pictures don't lie. No rest, no rest, no rest. Files came out, no arrest. All these names, no arrest. Yeah. Files came out, no arrest. All these names, no arrest. Different year, same result. System loud, justice no. Files came out, no arrest. All these names, no arrest. Different year, same result. System loud, justice no. They say just a photo, yeah, I heard that excuse. Funny how the camera always points at the suits. Faces blurred, women nameless, cropped from the frame. But the billionaire posture never changes his name. Estate cracked open, dust off the vault. Boxes of evidence, nobody's fault. 68 images, still no cuffs. They leak the truth but don't do enough. Quotes on skin from a book by the child. Ink it in black like it's fetish, not vile. Jet with a nickname, everybody knew. But the crime disappears when the passport's blue. Seattle office after charges already filed. Still doors open wide, still smiling profiles. Didn't know her, that line stays strong. Funny how ignorance lasts that long. Files came out, no arrest. All these names, no arrest. Different year, same result. System loud, justice no. Files came out, no arrest. All these names, no arrest. Different year, same result. System loud, justice no. Oversight hearings, cameras flash. Talking in circles, no impact splash. 20,000 pages, drip fed slow. Truth rationed out, so outrage go cold. Text threads talking price and routes. Scout for girls, fly them out. 18 on paper, vibe still foul. Global pipeline, nobody's held now. Left blame right, right blame left. Meanwhile, nobody's rights get checked. Both sides quiet when donors call. Red tie, blue tie, same damn wall. Marriage cracked from a handshake sin. Error in judgment, billionaire spin. Victims don't get press releases, just NDAs and quiet pieces. Not saying guilt, I'm saying look at how many times they dodged the hook. If evidence stacked this high was you, you'd be locked before the evening news. Say it again, where the cuffs at? Say it again, where the trucks at? They got files for days, proof on deck. Still nobody booked, no arrest. Files came out, no arrest. All these names, no arrest. Different year, same result. System loud, justice no. Files came out, no arrest. All these names, no arrest. Different year, same result. System loud, justice no. Prison love letters, island blueprints. Cops shaking hands, coincidence. Private skies, no TSA. Tried it once without a billion to your name. Release dates teased like a season finale. Treated like a ratings rally. They say wait every time we ask. Justice delayed is justice smashed. History written with legal ink. If it can't be proved, they say don't think. But patterns talk louder than denials do. Same circle, same dinners, same few. I don't scream guilty, I scream why. Every road leads to a rich guy fly by. If it was us, we rot in the cell. But wealth builds distance from living hell. Say it with me. Files came out, files came out. All these names now were read. Different year, same result. System loud, justice no. Files came out, files came out. All these names now were read. Different year, same result. System loud, justice no.
Shit. Oh man. So we got a little people watching. I don't go live no more, so no, you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna probably come in. I don't think anybody's gonna come into the live, so I'll just do it and then they'll catch the replay. The replays are catching more fucking views than the live ever did. That's because they censor me whenever I go fucking live. That's why I don't go live no more, guys. It's fucking 10 years and I'm still being censored. What's the point? Oh, but don't give up. I didn't give up. I'm tired of fucking going live. What do you want me to tell you? I spit the same shit. I go over the same things. I show everybody this. Everybody fucking worships the fucking politicians. Nobody gets it anymore. I don't know what to fucking tell anybody anymore, but I know the ending's not for everyone. And that's going to be a hard pill for fucking everybody to swallow, man. That's the bad part. When it goes down, everybody's going to have to swallow that pill. And they're going to have to admit it to themselves. And there's nothing you can do about it because I seen this coming. That's why I took a break. And they're all like, no, Trump. Listen, I voted for Trump. You know what I mean? What's up? What's up, Sean? What's up, Milan? What's up, Victory? Wisteria? What's up? Faber89. What's up? What's up? What's up to everybody on X? So I voted for that, but I will never vote again, guys. I don't give a fuck how good they fix it. This is not what fucking we're supposed to be doing, guys. It's supposed to be about us building community. You know what I mean? We were supposed to get off of the system and get out of the fucking tentacles of the fucking deep state. We were supposed to, find community-based areas where, do you remember when we used to talk in 2020 and we used to go, hey guys, if it goes down and the lights go out, we're going to meet every Saturday. We'll meet either at the firehouse or we'll meet at the library. This is how we used to talk. Nobody talks like that right now. And AI data centers, I see them like, AI this, it. They're already stealing people's shit. They're stealing their fucking music. They're stealing their voice. They're stealing their likeness. They're copying it, making their own fucking shit and putting it out from an artist that's real, a human being. So if you think that that's not going to, step to the next level, then you're still asleep. You're not fully awake. And that's the problem right now. I told you there were a few things that I did not agree with. And I think Trump can only do what Trump can do as a man. He's in the files. It doesn't matter if it's not the same thing as Bill Clinton or if it's not the same thing as Leslie Wexner. That doesn't matter because the rest of the fucking world, okay, just says, he's in there 10,000 times. He's in there 1,000 times. He's in there 200,000 times. He's the top fucking pedophile. He's the leader. He's the one that's in there. That's why he suppressed it. That's why they fired Pam Bondi. That's why they're not trying to hear us. These people got put into the spotlight. These people are bad. These people are covering up. They're not trying to hear that. Why do you think I'm on X and Instagram putting up the posts so you can go read the fucking chats and go see if they're bots? They're not bots. They're real fucking Americans. I don't know what to tell people anymore. So if they can't come out and tell people, and this is the truth, and anybody else that's doing this, they're grifting off of it. They're making their fucking money and they're podcasting or whatever. They got to do their show. You see how I walked away. I ain't depending on the fucking podcast. I walked right the fuck away. I don't give a shit. But I'm just telling you, anybody that's telling you that, this is going this way and this, it's coming and then, carrot stick, guys. By the time you wake up, it'll be 2030. Project 2025 will surpass 2030. Yeah, maybe there's stuff going, but we're in a fucking war. Anybody that's saying, Skript, yeah, it's military actions. They're military operations. We're not going boots on the ground. President Trump just came out and said they're going boots on the ground. That's a war, guys. That's a war. If you can't see that and you don't understand that, then you're in denial. 110%. Yeah, they're waking up, but they're not coming to the where our vision was and what we were seeing. They're not coming to that. They're coming to burn it down. Down with the deep state, down with the empire, down with the Republicans, down with the Democrats. This is what's happening. I'll tell you exactly how this is going. The Democrats, okay, are panicking because they're not going to get any votes. The Republicans are panicking because they're not going to get any fucking votes. Wait, what, Skript? Okay, let me explain. Why do you think they went to Georgia to go to the election headquarters? Why do you think they went there? They waited until 2026 to do this. Why didn't they do this in 2021? Why didn't they do this in 2020, right after it happened? Why didn't they do this in 2024? Why are they doing it now in the midterms? Why would they do that now? Use your brain, guys. I mean, nobody's going to sit there and look at you and say, hey, you're wrong because you're questioning shit. If you're really awake, then you're awake. And that means if you're awake, you have to get to the 40,000 foot level to stand here and look down at everything. You can't be up in the mix, because if you're in the mix, there's too much propaganda. There's too many people that are fucking the woke Reich. Then you have people over here that just fucking hate Jews. Then there's people over here that just fucking hates everybody. Then there's these fucking politicians that are not getting locked up. Everybody's talking no kings. They got way more people on the streets. You can say they're paid. You can say that George Soros is paying them, which is redundant. I don't even know how to explain that to you, because if that was the plan and the plan was fucking moving, then George Soros would not be paying anybody. No money would be going to these people. They would not be being funded by NGOs. It's impossible if there's just a movie to watch. Impossible. Impossible. And you know I'm fucking right. So I had to sit here and think. I had to sit here and look at everybody. Who's this people? Why is Tucker Carlson saying that? Why is Candace Owens over here? Why is Ian Carroll over here meeting with Alex Jones? These are narratives. Why is Nick Fuentes only go after this, but then he fucking backtracks, but then he goes back at it again? Why are these people there? Influencers. Why do you think I walked away? If I was one of them, I couldn't walk away. I would have to stay because I'd be getting fucking paid mucho dollars. But people don't get that. They just go, oh, no, it's going to happen. It's it. Worry about your family. Take care of your family. Get right with your community. Know your neighbors. Know who is running for office in the local governments. Because the local governments, the presidents are puppets. We called fucking Bill Clinton a puppet. We called Obama a puppet. We called George Bush a puppet. We called all these fuckers out here puppets. All of them. Okay. And they were in Canada. We were trying to tell people, look, I'm going to pin this. We were trying to tell people their military is practicing in Canada right by the fucking border. And people go, oh, there was only one video. That's a conspiracy. You want to see how crazy it is right now? I'm just going to show you, because I'm not even going to waste time. Sean, what's up, brother? I told you I was going to go off when I come back. Anybody that's watching wherever you're at and you're lurking, hey, man, the truth is always the truth. And, you know, I try to help people. And some people may not like what I have to say. Maybe they have what they think. And that's fine. You're allowed to think what you think. I don't know everything, guys. I just know that I can give you my fucking opinion, and I can tell you this shit ain't running the way it was supposed to be running, because they should have been coming out. The only way you're going to wake the people up, right? The only way you're going to wake the people up to get people on the same page, meaning all the TDS and Trump deranged syndrome and all that, and they don't see, like they can't see. They just, he's in the Epstein files, but they don't mention Bill Clinton. They don't mention Leslie Wexner. They don't mention no, he's in charge of it. Look at his administration. They fumbled the ball. They couldn't even get it out. They redacted the fucking, the abusers, and then unredacted the victims. Look at what Pam Bondi did. And then Trump steps back. Pam Bondi did a great job, because this is political theater, political bullshit. You get where I'm going. But it's not a mental illness when it's half of the country. Y'all have been lied to. I'm just telling you, you've been lied to. When you think that all these Democrats and liberals are like that, they're not. They're not. Because I talk to people from all walks of life every day. I don't just lock into X or lock into Instagram. And I talk to all different people every day. And even the people that are fucking stone cold Trump supporters have even fucking said, fuck this. And I'm like, but why? Tell me why. Why are you saying fuck Trump and fuck this? Why are you saying it? Number one, we're in a fucking war. This is the first thing. You can say it's a military operation and it's not, boots on the ground, and they're doing this. Soldiers are dying. Whether it's the fucking news lying, whether it's this one line or that one line, they're doing it. Do you see what I'm saying? Don't you think by now these people would be like, yeah, the mainstream media is lying? No, that's where everybody gets their source of information. So what are we going to do? How are you going to fucking bypass that and get past those narratives? You can't. And then you got all the other people that are already, following Trump. If you say anything about Trump, oh, you're against him. Listen, I was out here calling motherfuckers out years ago when they were doing that, and y'all motherfuckers are making money now. I'm watching Every fucking thing. Y'all are making money now. So you will sit there and ride Trump's dick right in your fucking mouth. And so you can get your paycheck. That is the plain truth. So if you don't sit there and criticize and call shit out and say, why the fuck are we going to war? But it's strategic because China and get the fuck out of here. There was straight up fucking intel coming in that was saying Iran was not even going to do that because they the Republicans let Joe Biden open the borders. You're not holding your representatives accountable for what they let happen. Do you see where I'm going with this? Because everybody goes, oh, it's this one and it's that one. It's your elected fucking leaders. Holy shit, man. It's your elected leaders. It's not, you listen, you're going to say, everybody's going to say, oh, it's Israel doing this. It's the governments. Bibi's fucking got crime warrants out for him. It's fucking the governments, man. It's always been the governments. Like we have to get that stone setting in our brain that we cannot forget where we were in 2020. Do you remember 20? Yo, Sean, what were you doing in 2020? Weren't they trying to close your gym, bro? Weren't they trying to like close your gym and shit and you couldn't fucking like go to the gym and work out? Weren't they telling you wear a fucking mask? Oh, you got to wear a fucking mask. Now they got fucking these other lockdowns that they're trying to push. They're pushing them all around the other fucking country, all around not the country, but all the other countries around the world. They're pushing little lockdowns to test to see how people are going to respond and react. We're still dealing with the same shit. It's just 10 years later. So that's why I just keep trying to say, like, come on, man. Yeah, they're elected. What do you mean? These people are elected. They were elected. Chuck Schumer was elected to Congress. Nancy Pelosi was elected to Congress. Where are you guys at? They were all elected. They may be there now. The only one that wasn't elected was Kamala Harris. She was handpicked and put in her position to run for president. All those people were elected. Where I don't understand how people don't understand this. They've been there for 35 years. They were elected and put into the office. Their people voted for them because they conned them. They're all con men and con women. They're con jobs. That's all they do is con people. That's it. Oh, even if they cheated, it doesn't matter. You can't prove it. We proved 2020 and it still ain't coming out. We proved 2020 they cheated and lied and it still ain't coming out. Oh, but they're going to do something. That is bullshit. That is a carrot stick in front of you. How many times you heard they were going to correct 2020? And how many elections are coming? Are we going to the primaries? Because everybody I talk to like, oh, the primaries are not going to happen. Oh, they're going to fucking happen. You're going to see it right in front of your face, and it's going to make you even more mad. And we know they cheat. We know they fucking cheat, man. All I want is the truth out. I appreciate you, Sean. Sean's been around me for a while. I met him the first time. There was no screaming or nothing. There was no 60 seconds in your popcorn. He met me and I was like, what's up, bro? What's good, man? I know you, 57 Fit for Life. And we just started talking. And we've been about we the people. You know, he literally wants to help people get off of all the GMOs and all the food out here. So he educates people that way. He does word of mouth in the gym. But you can ask him, they tried to lock his fucking gym down and told him he couldn't go to the gym. He had to wear a fucking mask because he was sick. Man, straight healthy. He was sick. He was sick and needed a test to see if he was sick. So that's why I keep trying to tell everybody. These people that are in Congress, when I hear the no kings, it's just so stupid. Like, they're like, no kings. Like, there would be no protest if Trump was a true king. If Trump was really a king, there would be no protest. That you'd all be dead, shot dead in the streets like Tiananmen Square, okay? You'd all be dead in the streets. This is for all you lefty liberals that keep screaming, no kings, no kings. And then when we ask you about Christ, you're silent. You have nothing to say about Christ being king. So you're either demons walking in flesh suits, okay? The ones that don't have that rapport, okay? And like I said, it's a certain sect of people. It's like a small section that are radicalized. It's the same on the right, a small section that is radicalized. What happened to Democrats and Republicans getting back together and becoming what we are? Americans. But the stolen land. Shut the hell up. You're all colonizers. Your families are colonizers. Your mother, your father are colonizers. Your grandparents are colonizers. Your distant cousins that came from your fucking home motherland are colonizers. So that's out the window. You understand? All that shit's out the window. But the contradictory that just keeps going on and on and on and on makes me not want to be a part of this, because I don't see what people are living in. They're saying, oh, but this is going down, and this is, let me point this out, and this is it. Get the fuck out of here. You live online. You do not live in the real world. I'm in the real world. I deal with liberals, Democrats, Republicans, Trump supporters, Biden supporters, Obama supporters. I deal with everybody. And they're all saying they never thought that Trump would attack Iran. They were like, he ran on no fucking wars. All those people say that. So it's like, what do I say? Oh, no, but Trump has got the mastermind plan. He's got the White Hats working for him. Don't worry about it. It's called Q. Oh, QAnon? You're talking about QAnon Skript? QAnon is a conspiracy theorist, platform that ran online, and they have some wild conspiracies. QAnon. You can't even tell people that it's Q and Anons. You can't even do that because people don't understand. They can't wrap their brain around it. They can't. They literally can't. And unless the news or the president comes out and they say it directly to the people. It has to be said directly to the people. If that doesn't happen, it's just going to keep going and going and going and going, where you're spending all your time for this loosh. That's what this is. This is a loosh. Your energy, your time, everything. It's cool to wake people up. You got a couple of conspiracies that you would thought were theories. Now you find out that it's real. It's not a theory. You're like, oh shit, this is awesome. But that's not your whole life. Your whole life should be your grandchildren, your children, your children's children, your cousins, living life, getting out there. You know what everybody's telling me? Don't pay your fucking bills right now. They want to collapse it so bad, but as soon as that happens, I'm going to tell you exactly how this is going to roll. Universal income will be the new height of everything. They're already getting rid of human jobs everywhere. You're just going to deal with robots. That's going to be the future. So, I mean, if that's what you want, I want connection. I want to have interaction with human beings. I don't want fucking, I see enough bots on fucking X. I see enough bots on Facebook, enough bots on Instagram. Like, I want to deal with real people. I'm tired of dealing with this shit. You know what I mean? Put your faith in God. You can keep the faith, but put your faith in God. No man. No man. You have to put your faith in God. That's it. It was never meant, people go, oh, this is a 60-year plan. You have no fucking proof of that, except videos that were made online with fucking hopium and extra hype that got me into it, sucked my whole life into it, sucked your whole life into it. And you're like, yeah. And meanwhile, nobody's been executed. Do you know how many people I talk to that are in the movement and they're like, yeah, it's a little weird. I don't think that went down. We all say this to each other, man. The hard part is sitting there and looking in the mirror and saying it. So everybody goes to me, but Brennan's going to go down. Okay, cool. Do you know how many times I heard that Hillary Clinton was going to be locked up on, September 30th or October 30th, whatever it was, on a Monday morning? And once that happens, make sure you take enough cash out of the bank and have cash on hand because they're going to shut the ATMs down. And, we're not going to be able to move and do nothing. You know how long they've been fucking saying that? You know how many times that's been fucking said to me? They're like, damn, Skript is all. I'm trying to make a point, so I drive it down, and you understand that there is a point where you're going to have to sit here. I'm looking at a fucking sticker of Donald Trump right now. There's a point where you're going to have to sit here and say, hey, maybe the people that were out here, these podcasters and these people that gave us all this fucking information, maybe they are part of the foreign fucking networks. And maybe they fed us this shit to keep us complacent so we wouldn't fucking do nothing, expecting saviors to save us. And the only savior is Jesus Christ. Period. That's it. End of discussion. And if you go online, they don't even believe that. Oh my God. It just gets, you just get tired. It's like, I'm tired, boss. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired, man. And then they're like, but you, it doesn't matter what I did, man. We're all allowed to change our minds. You may feel a certain way. And you know what? Y'all all thought, oh, well, all the people that followed Skript, yo, Skript is really fucking smart, man. He knows this and he puts that shit together. Do you think that I had to sit here and just say, I know it, I know everything? Or do you think I pieced everything together? Do you think I pieced it together and I literally looked at certain situations where I didn't want to even look at it no more? Do you think that I sat there and said, hey, I'm just going to go against everything that I fucking believed in for the past 10 years? Or am I going to break it down and debunk it like I did to all the bullshit I did for 10 years? I'm going to debunk it. Number one fucking red flag to me is Epstein and Steve Bannon were fucking together on 4chan, meeting with the owner of fucking 4chan, where all your conspiracy theory fucking memes came out about Hillary Clinton and Obama and all. You see where I'm going, right? So you have to sit there and be real with yourself. At the end of the day, I could cut this off and shut it off and I'm done. I put my music out, put a video up here, do a 60 seconds in your popcorn. I'm good. I served my country and did what I fucking had to do to wake people up. I'm not military or nothing. I'm saying as a human being, as an American, I did every fucking thing known to man to wake people up, to shell shock their brains, to get them out of their cognitive dissonance, to get them away from the masks, to get them. I did everything known to man. I even went boots on the ground multiple fucking times where these people that been podcasting for years never went boots on the ground. They never even went to fucking DC, and they told everybody to go to the DC and storm the Capitol. See? You forget all this shit because there's so many psyops that are happening all at once. All at once, right? Those psyops are to keep you distracted from your Father, to keep you distracted from Christ. They're there to keep you distracted from yourself. They're there to keep you distracted and to feel like, dang, it's coming, and it's another letdown, another letdown, another letdown. That's why you have to let go and let God. That's the only way to do it. That's what I did. And then I came back and was like, all right, I'll go live, man. We'll discuss. Let's see the psyops they're running on us. What up, Pill? What up, Diz? What up, Sarge? Let me see. X is gay. Wouldn't let me comment or see comments. And I got, well, you got to be a premium user because I'm on Rumble Studios, bro. They always do that shit, man. But that's why I want people to understand. Like, it takes a lot for me to sit here. And man, listen, I'm fucking stressed. Like, yo, we should have had arrests. They're getting rid of Pam Bondi. She fucking made Trump look horrible to the rest of the people that don't know nothing about Q. And that is the fucking facts and the truth, guys. It's 100%. You have people that are stone cold Republicans that are, I'm with Trump and the Republicans to the end. Those fucking people are fucking just dumb, brain dead. It don't work. The whole system don't work. We know it doesn't work. So now all of a sudden it was fixed and we just got to take everybody's word. How'd that work out with the Epstein files? How'd that work out with the redactions? How'd that work out with us getting some type of justice on these fuckers that did shit to children? How'd that work out? I'm just asking because I know Tim Walz has been running fraud forever. And when he got arrested and Ilhan Omar got arrested, I was like, yo, we're good, bro. We're fucking straight. They arrested Ilhan Omar and Tim Walz. I'm like, come on, bro. What more do you need? What more shit do you need in front of your face? They arrested them. We're good. Psych. They didn't. And it's like, you saw it. I saw it. We all went down the fucking rabbit holes. We researched. And it's like, your research just goes out the window because if they don't arrest people, it's fairy tale land. It literally is. It's the only way I can look at it. Nobody did what you did for the movement and didn't take a dime, all because you're a hardcore patriot. Exactly. I wasn't out here every night like, yo, you got to pay me. You got to pay me to go live. You got to pay me. I mean, it was nice to get donations. It was nice to have a sponsor and all that. That shit was awesome. I appreciated that. You guys were awesome, man. But I'm so like, I have to work, man. I got to do what I got to do. I can't just sit over here and stop paying bills and just do that. I got to take care of my parents, man. I don't have no fucking choice. Yeah, they get Social Security. They don't get pensions. They get fucking shit. I don't see the Social Security checks going up to fucking $3,000 a month the way they said they were going to do it. I don't see nobody getting a $2,000 Doge dividend neither. Huh? You know, you got to call shit out, guys, because they lie to us. And it sucks because when you realize that they're all fucking liars, man. Every last one of them are liars. I dragged their ass into the streets. Have to admit, I wasn't sure what I was getting into because I'm always ready to fight, man. Like, I'd take that shit right to the streets. I've never fucking backed down, man. We go. Get my ass whooped, I get my ass whooped. Whatever. We just keep fucking moving. Unless it's guns, then that's a whole fucking other ball game. But, you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to sit there and really just like look at this and just look at your family, look at your children, look at your grandchildren, look at your businesses. You know, I have people that have small businesses and they're fucking doing great. They're doing great. Then I have other friends that have small businesses and they took a fucking hit, man. They took a fucking hit. And they're like, yo, I got to survive. I'm going to have to make it through this. I have to get through this. When you just talk to regular people that have just regular jobs or have a regular business and you just see how they work, they bust their fucking ass for what they have. Okay. So they don't have time, especially business owners. They don't have fucking time to go out in the streets and protest. They don't have time to stop and say, oh, I'm not going to join in and pay bills and do my taxes. No, because they take their entire fucking business from them if they don't pay taxes. So, you know, yeah, COVID, they shut us down and gave us bullshit. $600 to every American till we got out there and started fucking calling them out. And like, yo, $600, that's what you're going to give us for fucking 9 months? Should we go to DC and smack the shit out of every single last one of you motherfuckers over there? Then the money started coming, you know? They're like, Trump's name is going on the fucking money. Is it the new treasury? Is it the rainbow currency? Or is it the same Federal Reserve fucking bullshit? I'm just asking for a friend. You know, we're 40 billion. Each ship that gets hit in the Strait of Hormuz, we, American taxpayers, will be paying $40 billion, up to $40 billion on any ship that goes through the Strait of Hormuz that gets attacked, destroyed, or whatever. We are paying $40 billion. That's double what they were fucking paying with fucking these assholes in Europe. Double. Mm-hmm. So I look at reality. I look at certain things. That's what I'm doing, Victory. I'm doing same. That's why I'm not here. I get up at 4:45. I don't get home until 7 o'clock every fucking day. But I'm making money. I got to do what I got to do. And I see that money and I'm like, shit, I got to stack this, put it away. I got to pay bills. I got to do this. I got to do that. And that's what it's taking right now. It used to be like, holy shit, I can go on vacation for 5 weeks. You can't do that now. The cost of living went up. Even here in Florida, it went up. You know? We're going to pay to build Iran. We're going to pay to build Gaza. Yeah, that's the fucking truth, man. I mean, you know, some people don't want to admit it, but hey, that's the fucking truth. I don't know what else to say. Here, listen to this. This is a 10-minute video. It's a little long. I'm going to play it. I'm going to be back in a few minutes.
It is not what you think. Are you ready to break the deception? Because this is going to change everything. This war is not what you think. This war is to implement the beast system. I'm going to prove that all sides are involved and they're deceiving us. They're killing Americans. They're killing Iranians. They're installing the beast system and you don't even know it. Don't believe me? Check this out. So here's your illusion. Look at it. Enjoy it, because what you don't know is that we are the ones who installed this fucker anyways. He already works for us as we put him there. Did you know that? In 1953, we installed this motherfucker. And all the people of Iran used to look just like us. They were free. But we in America, we changed it and installed this motherfucker. You didn't know that, did you? Not only that, our CIA and Israeli Mossad trained them on how to torture their own people. Not only that, we sent them $1.7 billion when Obama was in office. But let me prove it to you. But before we get there, let me show you how they're destroying the world to implement this beast system and the Agenda 2030 that is a digital prison, electric cars for control, full AI facial surveillance. Let me show you the illusion right before your eyes. Then we're going to get into the evidence. So what is the goal for Agenda 2030? Reduce oil consumption and production so that we can force digital world electric cars on the globe or the plane, whatever you want to call it. Don't believe me? Let's look at the evidence. So we strike Iran in Tehran, destroying the oil in Iran. So in order to win the war, you take out the oil, of course. Take out the oil. Harm all the people, make them all sick. They're going to all be breathing this shit in. So now the people of Iran, the 99%, none of these are billionaires, they're all getting harmed. Same as you Americans, you're the 99%. If you're not a fucking billionaire, don't act like any of this shit helps you. None of this helps you. You ain't in the fucking club. You're the 99% just as much as Iran is the 99%. You don't run the fucking world. Now let's look what happens after this. Oil. All the oil production is going down. Keep watching. Who's going to get hurt? The billionaires or you? You're getting attacked and you don't even know. Saudi oil gone. Kuwait oil. Qatar. See? Iran, Qatar. Iran, Saudi. Iran, Kuwait. Iran, Israel. So now all the oil fields look like this. And who does that hurt? The billionaires or you? All of you, 99% of the world.
Before Obama left office, he sent $1.7 billion in cash to Iran. The money was delivered in actual cash, stacked on pallets and flown into the country. It happened in January 2016 when Obama authorized the transfer of the money to the nation known for sponsoring terrorism.
So what does that matter if we already took over in 1953? It was the first successful coup against a nation because they were started in what, 1948? The CIA. So they already overthrew Iran because this gentleman nationalized the oil and kicked out all the oil companies from America, England. So they said, fuck that. So they took them over. We already took them over in 1953 and we sent them all that money. There's a whole story behind the money, but use your eyes, use your mind. Don't let these fuckers deceive you. You just saw them blow up all the major oil fields. It's going to cause you a fucking crisis and you haven't figured it out. The crisis is to usher in a new era of digital, electric cars, digital currency, full AI facial recognition control. That's the truth. Now let's see what the CIA and Mossad trained the Iranians to do to their own people to take control and implement this new regime right here. You want to see what they did to the Iranians? And don't think they won't fucking do it to you, because they will. It's only a matter of time. Why do you think they're building the ICE prisons in the United States? And once they're done, get ready. That's your timeline. They're purchasing them, but they're not ready yet. Once they're ready, get ready.
They operated their own detention centers, and their methods of torture were systematic and extreme. They included electric shock, severe beatings, extraction of teeth and fingernails, other methods that I won't detail on the show, but they are very extensively documented. And this FBI, CIA, and State Department were all fully aware of this. And remember, they are the ones who trained these officers in the first place.
You see, we overthrew them. We funded them. So while you think it's some war against Iran versus America, fucking think again. It's a global system and all the people are in place. They play us to go to war. They play the Iranians. They're killing them. They play the Americans. They send them off to fucking die.
All right. Now, and that's why I wanted to bring this in. Now, normally I wouldn't be fucking jumping down this and you know what I mean? Like running down this avenue. The reason why I'm going down this avenue because I went back. So for the past 2 weeks, I said, all right, let's go back and look at all the economic hitmen. It would have been nice to do a live on this, but sometimes I got to just do the research myself. And if you want to source it, you can look it up yourself. Everything I'm telling you right now is all fucking true. Everything that you can go down from every country, you can go to Libya, you can go to Iraq, Iran, Palestine, Israel, the Middle East, okay? Because that's where it all started. Desert Storm and all that. We know the Stargates and all that, but none of that has come public. The only thing that we know is that they talked about it in emails through the Epstein files about a couple of things, but not everything. You know what I'm saying? So what do you do at this point? You sit there and you take your skills and you say, all right, let me go back. Let me go look at this. Let me go look at that. Let me actually go source this out before I jump on the bandwagon and say this. Let me go source it out. So let's start real quick. And this, any military in here, type 17, because I know y'all are in here, and we thank you for your support, and we also thank you for your service. But just understand, everything that was based off of this was to keep the loosh going. That's what it's always been. That's why they sent economic hitmen into these countries to take out Saddam, to take out fucking Muammar Gaddafi. So Gaddafi, let's just go over Gaddafi real quick before we get to Saddam and all that. What about Assad? What's his name? The guy Assad, Syria, the dude. Remember when they said, oh, he's gassing his peoples. He's killing his people. And Trump hit him with like fucking 15 missiles, right? Literally shot the missiles off. All right. So if they're gassing the peoples, they take out certain things, certain areas where they think they're targets, right? This is how I view everything now. From the stage they've put us on, because they've literally put us on a stage. We're part of the fucking show now. From the economic hitmen, going back to them doing this, 1953, if you go to look at all the old pictures, the women, they weren't wearing any of the fucking hijabs, none of that shit. They were out there just dressed like regular fucking like Americans. These were the #1 tourist spots. So what do? The propaganda must come out. War generates money. No matter how you look at it, it generates money. If the jobs are there and they want to fucking funnel money, right? And they want to get money into something. Exactly. Red Pill just said it. If they want to get the money into something, they're going to send it through the military complex. Now, I've talked to multiple military members. I have one friend now. I'm not even going to say his name, but he's in the military. All right. And we were talking and I'm like, yo, there's ways you could do certain things, online if you wanted to, create, like be an influencer and do certain things. And you don't have to do politics like this. You can just be you. But even he's like, I'm not down with this fucking Iran war. And he knows they're going to war because I was like, yo, are you getting fucking deployed? And he's like, nah. Then I was told about Pete Hegseth. How he was a goofy boy. Pete Hegseth was a fucking goofy boy, and he was in his platoon. Can ask anybody that was in that platoon. He got selected and put in his position. A Fox News broadcaster drunk. I don't care how y'all fucking feel. I don't care about your fucking feelings. I don't care if you like the fucking guy. I'm just telling you, these people were around him. He was a goofy. He was a goofy when he was in the fucking military. Period. Now, that could be my boy saying that, and you go, but who's your boy? My boy will stomp a mud hole in your fucking face. These are people that are real, that are from fucking the streets, that they know and can look through certain motherfucking individuals and be like, yo, that boy's a goofy right there. So that's the point that I'm making. So hey, babe, let me give you the one because I'm deep in thought. So if you go by from just knowing certain individuals and they're looking at it and now they're like, why are we going to fucking war? It's all strategic. Everything is strategic that they do. We should not be in any fucking wars, period. Okay, nobody attacked the U.S. Nobody fucking dropped a bomb on us. Nobody shot fucking missiles at us. Nobody fucking did anything to fucking instigate war over here. If you have the receipts and you can source it, put it in the chat. And I'll be like, okay, I'm going to look at it right now and I'll give you your props too. But nobody did anything to instigate war. Nobody. Not one fucking thing. Now, the only thing that they did was open the borders to let these people come in. And I got perfect proof of what happens when people go in and don't assimilate to the actual people and their communities and their living conditions. I have proof of that too. What's up, babe? Sorry, babe. I had to get that thought out. Let me give it a wand. Let me give it a wand. All right, hold on. Yes. Now, everybody should be tried for treason. Anybody that's down with this shit. Now, look, if you look at Todd Blanche came out and said, oh, we're locking people up, blah, 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 blah. But there was nothing connected to the Epstein files. We gave you guys everything where people would be locked up. What? So that means everybody that's in this chat right now, the 600 people that are on fucking X, or how many is over there, the 100 people here in Rumble, 4 and 12, all these people that are watching right now, all the research that you did for the past 10 years is lies. Nobody's connected to it. Epstein and them were arrested. Ghislaine Maxwell was arrested for trafficking no one. So these are things that should make your brain go, what the fuck? Why are you not arresting this one? Why aren't you arresting this one? Why are we not getting justice for the victims? Why are not these billionaires in fucking jail? Because they run the fucking world. Period. They will never go to jail. I mean, some people are going to say, well, this one's going to go to jail. What's up? What's up, Laura? This one's going to go to jail and that one's going to go to jail. I guarantee you, I'm just going to say it. Some people ain't going to like it. I don't care. Don't give a flying fuck. Brennan's not going to go to jail. He's not an scapegoat. Sorry. He's not an scapegoat. He's not going to jail. Obama is not going to jail. The Clintons are not going to jail. Until one person is convicted of fucking treason. Until one fucking person gets convicted of treason. And if they do it at Gitmo, I don't give a fuck. If they do it over here, I don't give a fuck. Until one person is convicted of treason, nobody's going to fucking jail, guys. Nobody. They're all in on it. They're all Illuminati. They're all part of the cabal. They are the deep state. Every last one of them are fucking deep state. And that's how I feel. Some people don't like it. I don't know what to tell you. But that's where I'm at, guys. Until I see it, I ain't fucking going with, oh, they were executed already. Get that. Oh, he's got a different face. What? So Satan can't be out here running fucking dead skin suits, flesh suits, and putting demons in them and fooling God's elect? How much fake Christian shit do you see on the TV? You want to go to any WWE events and we'll go talk about Christ? Think Jesus was worried about fireworks? No? So that's where I'm at, man. That's where I'm at, guys. So when I see it, you guys can call me up like, Skript, you was fucking wrong. You were wrong, bro. You were wrong. But I mean, until you see it, you can't say it. You can't say that it happened because they're not coming out and telling people that, man. You know what I mean? There's no way to tell them. How you going to tell them? There's no way to tell them. Oh, man. Let's see what else we got. Let me see what else I got in here. Hold on. I do have one that I want to go. Yeah, they're trying to push the false prophecy. Well, Satan has to speed the time up to confuse everybody, to make them think that Christ already came, the rapture already happened, so everybody falls in line with the New World Order, man. That's the only way to do it. We're going to come back to this guy. We're 5 minutes into there, but let me go back over here for a second. Hold on. Because I do have one we got to watch. And I just want to remind people what we went through. Because we went through a lot, guys. You went through a lot. I went through a lot. We all went through a lot. We had to fucking, how many family members disowned you? You know? Everybody forgets, man. 2020, I had people, so many people stopped talking to me. Oh, you're a Trump supporter? Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist? Oh, you're QAnon. They don't even know the difference between Q and Anons. Oh, my fucking God. Huh. No matter how many times I scream it, how many times you scream it, no matter how many times they scream it on X, no matter how many times Alex Jones is on there and says, QAnon? Oh, I just want to give you my blue methylene. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. We're just going, it's like fucking, it's the definition of insanity. There you go. That's what I was looking for. It's the definition of insanity. The definition of insanity Oh, boy. This is why I took a break, because I needed to, because I was going crazy. Oh, sorry for the typo, love. All right, there we go. Okay, let's go right here. Remember the 2012 Olympics with the giant black figure and all of the hospital beds? It's starting to make a lot more sense now, right? So in 2012, they were preparing for 2020. That right there, with no sugarcoating, should show you that they've had their plan. Oh, yes, they have their plan. Yeah, but if Hillary would have she would have played the same game. It would have been the same game where we don't fucking matter. As long as they keep we the people out of power and they stay in power, they can make their friends rich, and the blackmail game goes fucking on and on and on. And that's how I feel. I've been feeling like that, and it's a hard feeling to knock off. And it's like, how do you fight against that when you know it's there? Well, the only thing that you can do is stand up and wake people up. That's what you guys do. That's when you talk to your friends and your friends stop talking to you. My boy Sean does that. Red Pill does that. Me and Kim have conversations. We know we've been through that. Sarge has been through it. Remington's been through it. Everybody in this fucking chat has been through that situation. You do your best to wake the people up, whether it's one person, 500, 5 million, 200, that whatever. You wake one person up, they wake another up, and then that's how it keeps going. But they had this shit fucking planned. Look at right here. This is the picture and the diagram that they used for COVID. And then they took Captain America, okay? The Avengers. You remember that? Captain America, he did his own thing. The guy that played Johnny Flame On, what was his name? What's the fucking guy's name, man? Oh, fuck. Flame On from Fantastic Four. Anyways, that guy. And he's running, and they got the Corona bottle in the back, and then they got the virus popping up. Like, they're literally showing what they're going to do, and they get exactly. But this is what I'm saying. They've been telling us. They've been telling us their plans for a long time. But we fucked their plans up, guys. That's why the PSYOPs happen every day. Chris Evans, thank you. That's why the PSYOPs happen every day. That's why they got this going on. You know, mass shooter attack, mass massacre here, and shooting in Australia. And this is $14 a gallon. I know somebody put in here they're paying $6. Let me go back because I saw that in the comments. Give me 2 seconds. What's up, Musically Medicated? I see you. Gino, what's up, Gino? Gubnob's in here. What's up? Sharks, what's up? Congress is dirty. It's fucking dirty. I am not voting for the pedos in Congress. Fuck them. Exactly, bro. Yes, happy Good Friday. Sorry I'm cursing. What's up, Laura? I don't know. I just, like, I'm not mad because I don't feel I got played. I don't feel like that. Like, I feel there is good fighting against evil, man. It happens all the time. Good will always fight against evil. And, you know, maybe they figured out ways to get in to trick more people and get people on the side of, you know, hey, don't worry, man is going to fix it again for you. Yeah, they sure fixed it for the past 50 years. Yeah, the info war is crazy, but the whole thing that got me pissed off was disinformation is necessary. No, telling truth is necessary. Christ was about truth. He was never about disinformation. Disinformation is from the devil. The confusion is from the devil. It's from Satan. He's the author of confusion. Yes. Yes. That's where I'm at, you know? So, you know, it is what it is, man. We got to just keep fighting. But this is about $14 over in the UK. That's what I'm being told. I could be wrong. Yeah, we're trapped in here with him, man. And the fallen angels. Those people are slippery, sneaky little fuckers, man. Let me see. Look, the mass rollouts of robots has begun. You don't remember Melania bringing the robot with Macron's wife? $5 surprise. AZ 444 at Sam's and Costco. Yeah, we're 478 in Florida. Regular. Sing it now. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, they have a game plan, guys. They have a game plan, and we need to have a game plan. We need to come up with a real game plan, quick. Yeah, but even if, Sharks, even if we smash it, we'd have to hit that bitch with a fucking 50 cal. They got so much metal in that shit. Unless it's like, the beginning days and the Terminator, Skynet fucking theory is like at the beginning. Because that's how I feel, Like some other people may not feel like that, but that's where I'm at. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, it's only 12. And that looks fake. And they look fake. Hold on, here's more. Say goodbye to everybody you know in the construction business. That shit ain't happening. Holy shit. Babe, look at this shit. Lighter fluid and a torch. Yeah, just hairspray and a lighter. I'm like, hairspray and a lighter. Hold on. We got to go back up here. Where is it? Okay, here, look. Macron hits out at Trump for Brigitte insult. French leader also claims U.S. president's calls for European intervention in Hormuz are unrealistic.
Starting this year, all the fast food giants have indicated a move towards fully automated kitchens. So everything within the...
You seen it. Yo, you seen the moon. Yo, the moon does look fake, bro. Yo, I seen it. It's all fucking huge. The moon is huge every night. Every night the moon is huge. I don't remember it being like that. I just remember it being further away. So that's where I think they lied. Like the whole EMCO electromagnetic plasma changeover event that they've been hiding, and they have the scrolls when it happens, when the plasma changeover event happens, and they've passed them down. And these presidents and prime ministers, the pharaohs, they've had these scrolls for thousands and thousands of years. So they know when every event is going to happen. So maybe the moon really isn't fake. Maybe it's moved closer to us, right? Inside of the, I'm going to say the firmament, because it's kind of roundish and flattish, right? But maybe that's why they're hitting us with so many damn fucking psyops at so many times. And it's just like, holy shit, man. The moon is plasma, yes. I just don't like that we have no say in the change in this world with AI and robots. They're creating a new system and we have no say in it. Exactly, Sean. This is what I was talking about. And like, it's going to happen so quick. What's up, B-Sport? It's going to happen so quick that like, how are we going to stop it? How do we stop that shit? Because that's what I'm looking at. It is creepy. Fucking facts. It is creepy, man. CERN has been, you don't hear nothing about CERN no more, right? Because Trump is in. They know that we fucking use that to identify, right? They know that we use CERN to identify what Joe and the mad scientists were doing so they could flip and open. Remember CERN? They were doing their ritualistic fucking Shiva dance with the Shiva statue, and they were opening up portals so they could bring in these new entities, demons, and then tell us, oh, the aliens are here. We got Matt Gaetz out here talking about the aliens are here. And we just trust Matt. Matt's great. Yep. Matt had already had the files for Epstein, remember? And how long ago was that? So anyways, now he's going to be the new attorney. They kicked me out. They fucking kicked me out. Why do you guys kick me out of my own life? What? Oh, Iran, tunnels, children. We're rescuing children here, and then no, the children are going down. Think of all the children that have been murdered in the genocide. See, here's the thing. They want us to hate. They want to split you, right? Because everything's about division. So they have all these people with the narratives that, hate the Jews, love the Palestinians, hate the Palestinians, love the Jews, love the Italians, hate black people, love black people, hate white people. Do you see? Oh, love Christians, hate Muslims, love Buddhists, hate Hare Krishnas. It's the same fucking shit. They're running the same fucking psyop over and over and over and over and over. And I exposed Vance how long ago, Sharks? On X. I exposed Vance so fucking long ago, man. Oh my God, so long ago. He worked at the same exact law firm. Okay? They come from the same area. Michelle Obama, him. Changed his name 3 times. He's a literal actor for the deep state. No, Trump's man. Never heard his fucking name before ever in my life. Never, ever. He's the same as fucking Obama. Just put it in your brain. Where did Obama come from? Out of nowhere. Chicago. But he was there and he was doing it out of nowhere. Smoking crack in fucking, going to get a Svitz and smoking crack with a homosexual. The guy comes out to whistleblower, then he's dead, right? Okay. Where did Obama come out from? From nowhere, right? Where did JD Vance come out from? From nowhere. This is how they do. They give it to you on a silver platter. They're all puppets. I'm with you, Remington. I feel the same exact way, man. I'm just tired of the spotlight. I don't want to hear about spotlight no more, man. I don't even want to hear about a spotlight no more, man. Look at the Flynn Network. Look at this. They infiltrate and then they take it over. Why do you think I went fucking dark, bro? I got 2 follows. I got five follows from certain things. I go dark. Let me study it for a little bit. Why are they following me? Why are you following me? I fucking was exposing you motherfuckers since 2022. What are you following me for? You really like my videos that much? You like when I do my 60 seconds of my popcorn? Or is it that you know I have a genuine fucking audience and I'm genuine? Got to infiltrate it. Just saying. Now, there's going to be people that are going to disagree with me or whatever. I am at the point where the ending is not for everyone. That's where I'm at. And the ending might not be for me. I did what I was supposed to do. Somehow, I was guided into this stratosphere, into waking people up and getting them to think about what they're doing and to think about what they're injecting into themselves and to think about what has gone on in their life this whole fucking time. That's how they literally guided me in here to do it. It was the Holy Spirit. That's how I look at it. It was God. God was like, okay, we need to find out people that are Christian soldiers. We need to find them. And who knew I was going to become one? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think I was going to become one. No way. I was evil, dark. I didn't care about nothing. Let the world burn. Let it all burn. Now I'm like, all right, how do we infiltrate this shit now? How do we stop this? How do we stop the Skynet? How do we stop out the AI robot takeover and the digital fucking ID and the digital money and all this digital? Yikes. Come on. 2020, did you think it was going to be rolling like this? No justice. Nobody executed at Gitmo and publicly told to the people and we the people and to the Americans and the rest of the world. Nobody executed and told to everybody. The news is still running fucking propaganda and bullshit. Trump shares the video about the Smith Modernization Act. Nothing changes. Still nothing changes. It's still the same shit. B-Sport, it's going to be 2028. Is JD Vance your new guy? Is that who we're picking after President Trump? Is that who we're picking? We're gonna pick JD Vance because you're still worried about Trump. You're still worried about Trump, and you missed a half an hour that I fucking explained. It doesn't matter if you say, hey, Trump is in there, but he didn't do he's in the Epstein files, but he didn't do what fucking Bill Clinton did. He didn't do what Leslie Wexner did. He didn't do what this. Nobody gives a fuck. They're like, he's the top fucking pedophile. He's the one that's in the fucking files. It's Trump. Trump's leading him. Trump's not going to do nothing. This is what you hear every day, guys. And I'm sitting there like, hey, look, can I show you something real quick with the Epstein files? Like shit that I really researched. Let me show you. They're all fucking bad. Nobody cares. They're all fucking bad. Did you ever think that he had to get to a certain point and you're forgetting when they said Trump had to step back away from everything so they can't point the finger at him? Like he'd have to be removed so they can't point the fucking finger at him? What isn't that what we used to say before fucking 2020? Didn't we say that after 2020 that Trump would have to be removed? Somehow they're going to have to remove Trump out of the way so they don't point the finger at him and come after him. They're still coming after him. They just blocked him. The judges just blocked him. The tariffs, we're not getting none of that. If anything gets hit in the Strait of Hormuz, we're paying $40 billion for any ship that's destroyed out there. American taxpayers. If you're not from America, then you're not understanding my pain. But if you are from America, you should be understanding my pain because we're paying for it. We thought we were getting trillions and trillions of dollars coming in and they're blocking it every fucking chance. Well, at this point, are you still saying, oh, it's a movie. Don't worry about it. It's a fucking movie. Tell that to my parents. Tell that to your grandchildren. Tell that to your children. Come on, man. It comes to a point where you have to look at this and you actually have to fucking take what you learned and study it and say, okay, you know what? Trump does have to be removed because they're not going to let him do anything. They're not letting him do anything. Show me what's passing. Show me what's passing. I'll wait. Show me what judge is in line with Trump and supports him and passed everything that he had to do with the tariffs, everything that he had to do with, they did. Oh, I'm sorry, they did. To war with Iran. We're going to Iran now. A war. Oh, that's just a military operation. You're fucking lying to yourself. It's a boots on the ground invasion. They're going over there and it's going to happen. If it doesn't happen, then I'll fucking eat crow. I got no fucking problem eating crow, guys. I've done it before. I have no problem admitting I'm wrong. You understand? Yeah, but so look, right here. Look, look. I believe Q was real. I believe Q was a psyop. I believe Q was a good fucking psyop because it helped people fucking wake up. B-Sport, I'm with you, man. Listen, look, I still believe that was the plan. And then it got hijacked and it got infiltrated. They infiltrated the whole fucking shit, everything. When it went to 8kun, it changed. Ask anybody that followed Q and say, all right, when Q was on 4chan, and Q was giving us all the dissemination and, operators don't really divulge. It was only divulging in that point to 4chan, right? Ask any military person, is that normal for that to happen? Ask anybody that serves in the military, American, right? Ask them, is that normal that they're, disseminating this information to the public through a back channel? And they'll say, no, but that is military intel that they're putting on that fucking channel, on that 4chan. So I was like, okay, all right. I started watching. And I was 2018. I wasn't 2017. You know what I'm saying? I was 2018 when I came in. And there was a lot of people that didn't know shit, man. You know what I mean? They didn't know shit. So I had to go and research it. I had to look at everything, but I was able to take that information, right, and wake people up and point them in the right direction and go down these fucking rabbit holes. So they went down the rabbit holes and if it was military laws and orders, then there would be some type of fucking justice, right, Skibo? Wouldn't they be fucking until one person, okay? And I'm talking about Congress because they've all committed treason. All of Congress has committed treason. Every last one of them. There's not one person in Congress that has not committed treason. They've all taken money. They've all financed wars. They've all did insider trading. They've all taken fucking money from foreign fucking countries. All of them. Every last one of them. There is not. I can go back to 2016 when China had their military generals over here meeting with Randy Fine and meeting with this one. And I'm sure Thomas Massey was over there fucking hanging out with them. I'm sure they were all fucking hanging out with them, right? I'm sure they all were. Yeah, but it's not that. So musically medicated, no disrespect, but you came in way after this. I'm talking about, these are for the OGs. The OG Anons know what I'm talking about, right? And there's no disrespect to you, because I know I pointed you to Q and got you over there, but look, if Q was based on 100% facts and all that, we would see some type of justice because it needs morale, not confirmations from President Trump saying he's Q++, or this one is, hooked up to. That doesn't help us rebuild and restructure our fucking republic. It's keeping the billionaires in power. The billionaires are still in power. They're not fucking coming out of power. They're all still, they are switching one bloodline to another. Remember this. They all changed their names. The Rothschilds and the Borgias, the Brofmans, they've changed their names multiple times and had bullshit fights to see who is going to get the fucking power to run the world. This is 100% facts what I'm saying right now. 100% facts. So my point being is, the only way, like I go to people, I'm like, hey, you seen the Epstein files? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, yo, you seen Bill Clinton? They don't even hear that. They don't even hear that. Like, oh, your man Trump is in there, Skript. He's in there 10,000 times. I'm like, literally, it's like 175 times. Oh, stop. You're fucking lying. You're in denial. You're making up excuses for fucking Trump, bro. He's in there fucking 10,000 times. Go to the news. Go to the news. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You're still watching it? What do you expect, guys? If they don't come out on the news and tell everybody shit, if they don't come out here and tell everybody and deliver it to them, hey, Trump is in there, but he didn't do nothing. You got a guy named Sasha Riley that's out here. I reposted it on my X page. This guy is saying that he took a tent fucking handle and shoved it up Trump's ass. Okay? This guy is literally out here. It's defamation. Just so you fucking know. He's talking mad shit that happened to him when he was a kid, 12 years old, with another girl, with Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump, and a whole bunch of other people, and he's not being sued by Trump. Trump sues everybody for defamation in seconds. In fucking seconds. Why not now? Why not now with that? He's making it up, then it's easier to shut him the fuck up. It's easier to shut that type of shit down. That's 100% facts. What's up, Kathleen? Yeah, and I'm not going after anybody. I was just saying, I know because Musically Medicated came in, like I pointed it to a lot, and I know she watches a lot of other people and stuff, and there's a lot of people like, oh, Skript turn. I didn't turn against Trump. I'm expecting Trump to do certain fucking moves. That's what I'm expecting. And it's not happening. So how long do I keep going out here fighting for somebody that if I call them up, hey, Trump, can you help me pay my bills? Can you help me pay? What are they going to tell me? If you call Mitch McConnell up, you call President Trump right now and ask him to pay your bills. Call Joel Osteen up and ask him to pay your bills. Call this one up and ask him to pay your bills. They're going to tell you to go fuck yourself. If somebody's on the fucking street, yeah, he did shit in the past, but he ain't doing that now. You can't get near him. I can't get near him to fucking talk to him. You got all these fucking people that just want to use him, jump off of them, and fucking do Catholic charities, fucking, parties and prayer groups and all that shit. They use his name. Look at the way he looked at fucking Paula White, man. Come on, guys. Something is compromised. Something is compromised. What to fucking tell you? Yeah, look. And they're going to say, oh, so what? He ran pageants. He was in it. They were all doing this. This is what they were doing back then. What about the guy? You're forgetting. See, nobody wants to go down there. They stay away. I already know how it goes. Most people that have gotten to this point, right, and gone as far as they've gone with researching, they won't look at the lefty liberal side that are saying, hey, Melania was trafficked through this guy. He's the guy that fucking introduced Melania to Trump. Nobody's going to bring that up. Literally, nobody's going to bring that up. That's why I don't go live, B-Sport. That's why I don't go live, bro. I don't want nothing to do with it no more. These people are out here making fucking money doing this, man. Lutnick, his kids are making fucking billions. His whole family's making billions. He lived right next door to Jeffrey Epstein, but he don't fucking know him. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm supposed to believe that? Come on, bro. Look at that guy, Palm Beach Pete. This guy was literally in New York City when Epstein was there. He was in Palm Beach when Epstein was there. Then he says he went to parties with Epstein. Do you know this is like a mock ritual? Do you know that they're mocking all the people that did the research on Jeffrey Epstein? Do you know that they are mocking you? They're fucking mocking you. That's what that is. That's a mock. Oh my God, man. It's like you guys know this shit and I know it, but like we don't want to say nothing. We're just like, all right, we're not going to say nothing. We're just going to keep going. Well, that's the thing. It's going to be so hard for people to fucking digest that shit. Medicated? Yo, MM, do you know how hard it's gonna be, even for me at this point? Do you know how many songs I made? We did a fucking video, America First. The guy's like, yo, we're gonna do make Iran great again. Fuck America. We're gonna make Iran great again. Don't worry, the gas price is gonna go. It's only gonna be for a little bit. I heard that a year ago. We're going into 2 years now. Like, I don't even know what to expect. You know what I mean? So it's like, the only thing that I can look at it yep, the ending isn't for everyone. The only thing that I can look at it logically, right? Logically, would he be removed the exit? And there's many Q people that say that. Not every Q person says that, because if there's an exit, they got nothing to speak on. And blind loyalty, okay? And this is somebody I've been loyal to people and they stabbed me in my fucking back. I never gave them a reason to stab me in my fucking back. You know what I'm saying? They stabbed me right in my fucking back, and I was loyal to a fault. Blind loyalty. I'd rather be loyal to Christ and myself and my family than be loyal to anything in this world, because I know that for 100%, I am 100% certain on this. Satan is definitely running some side banger games over here. You know? That's it. There's no way to get it. And Patriot Street Fighter has a butt, baby. Yo, but he'll sit there and run his shit, Skibo. You know what I'm saying? We'll still hear it. And the deep stake is going down. Yo, go call these motherfuckers out, man. Lucky this shit ain't 2016, because I'd have all the squads that were fucking following me back then, like, yo, go call these motherfuckers out. Go right into their fucking chat. Call them out and say, show us proof that motherfucker was executed. Show us proof that this one was executed. Show us proof that JFK Jr. showed up in the Sprinter van, and that's when Hillary got chucked in the fucking Sprinter van like a side of beef. Show us proof. We seen that. And then they come out and they tell you, well, the news said it. They said Hillary Clinton died. They came out and said they made a mistake. It's erased from the internet. You have to save your videos. That's why I have fucking 100,000 videos saved. It's crazy, man. I took in a homeless Army veteran for 10 months. Biggest mistake I ever made. They're not all bad, man. A lot of them have psychiatric problems. And the ones that hit the street and is stuck in the street, bro, I feel bad for them, Mikey. I feel bad for them, because our government should be taking care of them. These fucking people went to war under the guise, whether it's the deep state, whatever you want to call it, okay? Whatever you want to call it. They went to war, and they were there thinking that they're defending our country, but yet it was a big loosh. And sacrifices, blood sacrifices, souls, ritualistic sacrifices of souls. Yeah. But even if you can't help people, you can only steer them, and you can plant the seed. That's what God told us to do. Plant the seed. Yes, but here's the problem. And I used to tell Kathleen to tell you. She remembers I said this every week. Grab what's good for you out of it, but don't fucking take everything as fact. Even me. That's why I stopped going live, because I'm like, I don't want to do it no more. It's like, I'm fucking done, man. I'm done until I see somebody fucking convicted and held accountable for treason. Treason against the American people. Treason against your children. Treason against your grandchildren. Treason against your parents. Treason against you and your loved ones. Treason. Until I see any of these motherfuckers held accountable, it's all a loosh to me, guys. And I'll be like that. And they can say, oh, he turned. I'm still waiting for him to do his exit, man. I know it's political theater. I've been telling you that for fucking 5 years now. It's political theater. You just got to watch who you're watching. Because these people, they depend on you. They depend on your money. They depend on you to fucking be there every week, to keep their ego stroked. They depend on all that. I don't give a fuck. I got talent. I don't need to be on here. I can make a fucking song in 5 minutes. I don't need to be on the fucking internet. I need to make some more music videos, which I'm going to do. Shout out to my boy, Tony Slippers. Shout out to Danny Diablo. Shout out to the whole squad, man. Diggy, Fed, Stress, everybody, man. Yo, listen, we're all still making fucking music, man. You know, at the end of the day, that's all I got. I just have music. That's what I'm great at. Yeah, this was cool and shit, but it took up my whole fucking life, man. 10 years this took up of me sitting here going, oh, they're going to fucking execute that fucker. Mm-hmm. That person's going to get executed right there. Oh, they've been executed already at Gitmo. You don't see the different earlobes. You don't see the fucking nose and the lips. Like the deep state and the fucking demons can't put on a fucking fake skin suit and come out and make you think that they're fucking human. Shit, the demons know the Bible better than you do. They know it verse for verse, word for word, chapter for chapter. And they walk among us. Those motherfuckers walk among us. Facts. The facts is the administration is lying. They are the fall guys. Yeah, that's why I see Dan Bongino. I'm like, wow, he's got to be embarrassed that he came back and he's like, I'm the podfather and I'm doing this. Like, yo, you got to be embarrassed that you went over there. You were in the FBI. All right. You actually had the chance to take down Hillary Clinton. You know, you wrote your book about it, The Deep State. Take down Hillary Clinton, Obama, all these fucking people because you're an ultra right-wing fucking Republican that goes on Fox now, right? They had to put him back on Fox because his fucking show is tanking. That's the truth, guys. Nobody believes these people anymore. I don't. If I don't, you better believe you might have to do some soul searching in yourself and ask these questions. They're the hardest questions. It's good to have blind faith. It's good to have, hope, but hopium is dangerous. When they sell shit like that, it's propaganda. That shit is propaganda. Because once I heard, look, all it took was one thing for me, and all of Q posted this shit. All of them. Steve Bannon infiltrated the deep state. Steve Bannon infiltrated Epstein. I thought Trump was the only one that did that. Now Steve Bannon did it. So when he was creating these ultra right-wing memes, which were anon memes that came off of 4chan, when him and Epstein created these memes about their friends to make jokes and said, watch, we'll get all the Republicans to fucking put this shit out about Hillary and Obama and all this. You really think... Oh, come on, man. You really think that after me, the type of person I am, after hearing that in the Epstein files, that Steve Bannon, Jeffrey Epstein, and the owner of 4chan had a meeting together and Bannon is still sitting on 15,000 hours of fucking footage with Epstein? You really think that I'm going to sit here and go, oh, I'm going to go along with everything? Fine. I won't question nothing. I'm just going to have blind loyalty. Get the fuck. I didn't get here like that. I was fucking calling shit out before Q was even introduced to the world. Q just helped me understand military intelligence. Q helped me understand deciphering codes and how they talked about people. I didn't know what HRC was, and I didn't pay attention to these fucking people like that. I didn't know none of that shit. HRC and all. Who? Hillary Rodham Clinton? Yeah, you're right. What? I'm right. Oh, shit, bro. This is like fucking Freemasonry. Let me go read some more and see what I can decode. Notice how I said dark to light, Freemasonry. Yeah. Bannon was part of the takeover of 4chan with Epstein. Think tank. And the crazy part is that we have all these videos of him, and there are people out here, 1987. Well, it was 2001 for me. 9/11 fucking woke me up. Oh, yes. Don't trust anything. That's the best thing you can do. Now, I'm not telling you, listen, if Trump was to flip this around tomorrow and somehow they all get locked up and put in jail, and they're all dead, and they show us, like they did with Saddam Hussein, them hanging. They showed Saddam, listen, you might not remember this, but they showed Saddam Hussein hanging from a gallows. Yeah, they sure did. That was at Gitmo. So why wouldn't they show us any of that? Well, that's the thing. They just caught a SpaceX employee fucking going to see a 15-year-old. Why does it matter that he's SpaceX? Because the fucking good boys shouldn't have anybody like that. They know everything, don't they? Don't they know everything? Oh, it's a humiliation ritual. So it's a YouTuber that just catches predators, all right? Just catches sexual predators that go after children. The white hats called them up, and they don't know nothing about Q. They don't know nothing about, they don't give a fuck about Donald Trump, none of that. They just go after fucking predators daily. They called them and said, hey, we got a SpaceX employee over here for you guys. We're going to need you to expose him and put him on your channel. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, but stop. Just, that shit drives me nuts. Because that is fucking not reality. It's not reality. Oh, my God. But it's true, though. There are white hats, black hats. That's the same thing as Freemasonry. White checkerboard, black checkerboard. Dark to light was the first thing, and it was a red flag to me, and I let it go. We're going from dark to light. My favorite video, dark to light. Think about this. Ready? Let's see. After that, we had Flynn, came out of nowhere. Network digital soldiers. What has he exposed that was not already known? Nothing. And then we found out even more about him. We found out even more about fucking Flynn over the years. Like, what the fuck? Is he doing that for real? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess they're going to keep doing what they're doing. Just keep doing what they're doing. Nothing's going to change. So, you know, these are things that, like, I sit here and I'm like, well, how do I change that? They're freezing me. They're freezing me. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's literally what happened. Now think about this. So I'm going to put the video on right here real quick. And then I have two more things I'm going to show you. We're only an hour in. I started at 8 o'clock. I didn't start at 7. So here, and then I'll be around whenever I'm around. But let me play the video because I like playing this video. Now think about this. What would you do, right? Everything that's in this video, and then I played this video a lot. I've played this video 1,000,000 times for people, right? And it's the dark to light video, right? What would you do if they came out and said, all of this is conspiracy? None of it's real. And you guys are delusional. Meanwhile, you went down every single rabbit hole that was in the fucking video. You were like, holy shit, this is real. This is real. This is real. How did I fucking not know this? Because I was indoctrinated and brainwashed. Freeze! They freezed me. But we were all indoctrinated and brainwashed. But now they're still not admitting that they indoctrinated and brainwashed us. How do you combat that? I'm still trying to figure it out. Anyways, this is about 6 or 7 minutes. So just imagine somebody coming out and telling you that this is not real. It was Epstein and fucking Steve Bannon that made up this ultra right-wing meme narrative.
We're moving from dark to light. This is the Great Awakening. People of the world have woken up, and the light has shined on the darkness, and the darkness cannot hide from it. All the darkness can do is panic. All of the systems the darkness had in place to control us are going to crumble. The fear, the corruption, the greed, the wars and rumors of wars, the hate, the technology, media propaganda, the child trafficking, and the slave economy. All of these control systems will crumble down. The darkness will collapse in only a few countries at first, but other countries will soon follow. We will unite against the dark. How will it be walking into the light after thousands of years of darkness. It's game over for the darkness. Are you ready for the light? Welcome to the new Earth.
Listen, if it didn't exist, it wouldn't need to vote. How many children were saving? How many tracks and moments they broke up? It wouldn't need to vote, right? It wouldn't need to. Now here's the bad part about AI. Here's the bad part about AI, right? They can track the children and make them disappear and just put the phone of the kid and do an AI video and send it to the parents. Now the parents can fucking know. Nobody thinks about this shit. That's right. That's why I don't go live. I'm definitely at peace not going to live. The truth is, they do not need blackmail ops when they have right there, AI Palantir that can read and see mostly everything. They are obsolete, so throw them all under the bus. That's the beast system. Beast system. Welcome to the beast system.
Where we go one,
Crazy.
we go all.
It is heartbreaking. Like, I got involved. The whole point of getting involved in this was like, we found out about trafficking. And we're like, fuck, how do we fix this? What do we do to fix this? And now they're telling us it's a hoax? That Jeffrey Epstein was a good man? Some of these people out here defending him. Chill. Like, yeah, I've been thinking of all the bullshit too. I just want to see justice dangling up the carrot. They want us new science, new technology, new spirituality. We're dealing with the same shit. Anybody that's like, oh no, it's a whole new world, and no, we're not in it yet. If we're in a whole new world, this is something that they've been shaping for us. That's why I played it. They've been shaping that for us. Getting us to that point where we think like, we know and we're bigger than God and better than God. Oh, but you believe in imaginary God. You've never been through what I've been through. And near-death experiences a million times. And the only reason why I'm here is because of God and praying parents. That's why I'm here. So that and took action. As Don says, we look at Black Mirror all day by design. Yep. All devilish. No one's perfect, but we can only try to do better each day, bub. Myself especially. Yeah, I got to use this shit for work. So I'm like, So as soon as I got, I had to get a new phone. So I'm like, what's the cheapest fucking phone that I can get out there, right? So I basically got an iPhone 17 for nothing. The iPhone is completely different than the Android, and I'm going to tell you how. So the Android, they tell you, oh, you can root it, and they didn't do it. The Android sold our information. They sold us out a long time ago, guys. Apple did not do it until we came into this whole new era of AI and all that shit. Now, everything's a subscription. You don't even go to see people no more. You could just subscribe. You don't got to go meet you. You don't got to see your family. That's why it's so important to get out there, man. That's why I was thankful just to go hang out with Sean and Chris and his wife and Chris's wife and just chill. Like, I got away for a little bit, and that to me, that was like, oh, I'm done. Like, I don't even need to go back. And everybody's like, no, come back. And I'm like, no, guys, you don't understand. There comes a point in your life where you're like, you got to take a break, man. You just got to sit back, and if I'm wrong, I told y'all, I will come out here and be like, hey, I was wrong, guys. I was fucking wrong. But I'm not wrong right now. Everything that I'm calling out, everybody should be calling out. It should all be being called out so much that it's brought to President Trump's attention. What do you think the Smith Modernization Act was by that girl with the red hair that was talking? She's got like a New York accent. She talks fast. Right. And she's very quick. And she was talking about the Smith Modernization Act. So President Trump retruthed it on Truth Social, but not on X. How much more powerful would it have been if President Trump retruthed that on X? Just saying. I think it would have been it would have been way more powerful. But it never got reversed. So they can still push propaganda on us. They can still push us to the fucking point of extinction. They can put us to the point of a precipice. It's the military running it on us. So fucking sick of it. Don't even fucking care no more. I'll just make songs and fucking diss all you motherfuckers. I don't care. Oh, you're fucking 50 years old. Nope, not 50 yet. You can lick it from the back. Yeah, literally. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I look at the shit and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? We learned it. We know it. And if they don't come out with it, they're fake. Think about it that way. If they don't come out and tell the world the truth, what we know, what we researched, what we went down, the rabbit holes that we spent hours researching and trying to figure out, and then we confirmed it ourselves. If they don't come out and tell the people that, it's a loosh. She said, ew. Lick it from the back. No, I disagree, Patrick, on one thing. We are end times, and I feel like Jesus' return is close. That's how my mother feels, B-Sport. My mom feels like that. And that's the point of getting back to God. You know what I'm saying? Babe, I was just saying, like, you know me. I don't give a shit. I just say real shit. Oh, you texted me. What did you say? Was it really? Dang, I didn't know that much. Shit. Well, that sucks. But I got something for us. Hold on. Go to the window. We got one more. Holy shit, I lost 500 followers in 5 minutes. Psych, I got 500 more followers in about an hour and a half. Because the truth is what people want to hear. And I just got fed up and I had to say what a lot of people don't want to say. You know? Go put Trump's exit in. Go on X. I challenge you to do this. And don't sit there with an open mind. Don't go there and just put it in and look at the first one and be like, oh, I'm done. Go on X and put Trump's exit, okay? And go through every single post. There's about 120 of them, okay? 120 of them. Go down it and look at every single one and see all the different fucking scenarios, all the different ideas and all that. That is confusion, ladies and gentlemen. That is fucking confusion, man. It shouldn't be like that. And that's when they say the ending's not for everyone. So it's going to confuse you. It's going to confuse the best of nons. So what do? They got to go back to what they know, and they got to start spitting the same shit over and over and over again, and adds a little new spice and pizzazz into it, and it's not authentic. Well, thank you, Remington. You know I love you guys, man. You guys came back to hang out, man. I'm only going live once a week. That's all I can afford to do, man. I got to work. I work like fucking 66 hours. Well, God, 60. I'll say 65 hours. I hate saying 6. 65 hours this week. I never get a chance to just like breathe. So that's why I come home. I go to sleep. Kim, I'm going to bed. It's fucking 9 o'clock. I'm back up at 4:45. It's my busy season. I'll take that right now, babe. Right now. And everything that you do. Oh, I appreciate y'all for hanging out, man. But it's sad that, you know, I see people like, why don't you go back to work? Fuck your 60 seconds. Like, motherfucker, you ungrateful piece of shit. You're only following me because I put something up that woke your fucking dumb ass up, you fucking retard. And I mean that metaphorically, but you know what I mean? Like, ungrateful motherfucker, bro. Like, fuck you. Don't follow me. I'll block your dumb ass bot. Oh, yeah, I'm up at 4:45 a.m. every day. I gotta beat the sun in Florida. I made a video on Instagram about it. So when you're in Florida, it's very, very hot. It gets up to like 103 degrees down here, but it's a wet hot. It's a wet cold. It's very humid. People go, oh, Florida's no. Arizona's a dry heat, but that shit will have you fucking melting out there. You put makeup on, your shit will melt off your face. I mean, if you're a guy putting makeup on, you must be Kristi Noem's fucking husband, but that's a whole nother level. Why do all Republicans have some gay shit going on? I still don't get this shit. Like, they're all big Christians and I love God, but they be on some super gay shit, man. What the fuck? I mean, to each his own. You want to do that, that's fine. But why live the fakeness in the stratosphere? Because that is politics, and that's why they call it political theater. She's probably not going to like that. What about Tulsi Gabbard and her pyramid that she threw up? Remember, she said, oh, I'm going to become a Republican. That's how the Democrats infiltrate. Go look and see how many Democrats infiltrated the Republican fucking party. And they let it happen because they all sit there when it comes time to passing shit. They're all like, nay, 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 nay. And it's the shit that helps out fucking Americans. Nay, 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 nay. And then the Democrats like, make sure you say nay or you're not going to get none of that AI PAC money. You're not going to get nothing from China. You're not going to Disneyland with fucking Lindsey Graham while we fucking bomb fucking Iran. Okay? Nay, nay, nay. But that's what it comes down to. Like, come on, man. We have to literally sit here and listen to them fucking investigate and stern letters. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not down with none of that shit. You know, we're done with that shit, man. Either they all get fucking clipped and God just strikes them down where they stand, or we're going to preserve the tree of liberty very soon. And that's why they got AI surveillance, because they never wanted J6 ever again, guys. Remember that. That's why there were so many people working at J6. Isn't that funny? How many people were working at J6? Insane. All right, I'm going to fuck your brain up real quick, and then we're going to come back to that video. Just watch this for a second. Hold on. It is all of them. Oh shit, that shit is hilarious, yo. I was like, damn, that is geometry, man. They cut it, the shit was going back and forth. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing in his underwear? Gay. Like Christy Noem's husband.
For this new global agenda. That is the truth. It already is a one world government. And what is the goal? It is the beast system. It is an AI digital control prison. This is it. Some countries already have this system installed. This is America. Fucking think again. Okay, ready. Get ready.
Make sure nothing else is playing. Sorry.
Sadists, they operated their own detention centers, and their methods of torture were systematic and extreme. They included electric shock, severe beatings, extraction of teeth and fingernails, other methods that I won't detail on the show, but they are very extensively documented. And this FBI, CIA, and State Department were all fully aware of this, and remember, they are the ones who trained these officers in the first place.
You see, we overthrew them, we funded them, so while you think it's some war against Iran versus America, fucking think again. It's a global system, and all the people are in place. They play us to go to war. They play the Iranians, they're killing them. They play the Americans, they send them off to fucking die for this new global agenda. That is the truth. It already is a one world government. And what is the goal? It is the beast system. It is an AI digital control prison. This is it. Some countries already have this system installed. Those particular countries are going to be brought up as the new hero. Just watch. 99% must have peace to bring justice to the 1%. So what does that mean? Set your fucking mind free. That's what it means. It's not that the world depends on it, but I just want to let you know the world depends on it. This digital prison is coming in no matter what. Republican and Democrat, they all agree. They already have a climate tax in Hawaii. They're already establishing it here. When gas skyrockets because they bombed all those oil refineries all over the world, what are you going to do about it? You're going to accept that damn electric car, aren't you? Because that is the goal. The only thing that stops all of this shit is you. United with the 99% peacefully knowing the truth, so that we can hold the 1% accountable. We show you who they are, even write books about it. That's why I say claim your state nationality. It is the only way, because it brings peace where the government only provides division. Let's fix it together is the state national motto, because we know who the fucking problem is. They're deceiving you. And I came to tell you the truth. No one else is saying this, right? Because they might not know. And it takes us to get united to change all of this. That's why my shirt says be the change. That's why I wear it every single day. Because I'm going to be the change, and I'll die on my feet before I ever let these people lie to us and take us down. The question is what about you? What are you going to do about it? Because this is why God sent you here, to see through the veil, to see these demons dividing us and destroying us. And it's time to get together. And if you have a soul, I'm talking to you. So it is time.
So that's what it comes down to, is your soul. That I'll give you guys the link. But that's what it comes down to, your soul, man. You know, like, so the Constitution is the limitation. It's the paper, right? One piece of paper, the limitation of government. But your unalienable rights that were given to you by your creator trumps all that shit. That is the limitation of government. So government operates out of that. They make you think, hey, we're going to give you a constitution. You can have a little bit of freedom. You can do this better. But then they trick you. They trick you because they've already tried to snatch your soul. They've already had liens on your soul. They put a lien on your body and your soul and your mind. They've already done it. That's why it was so easy for them to and get that going, make you test for this. And it's the most deadliest thing in the world, but you got to take a test to see if you have it. And so many people fell for that. That was an IQ test, 110%, in my opinion. You know, some people say, oh, that's bullshit, Skript. That's fucking bullshit. Well, you can say whatever you want. To correct your status is really hard to do. It's not real hard to do, but you do have to do a lot of paperwork. You have to do a lot of footwork, just so you know. That's what it comes down to. I'm going to put this in here for you guys. I don't know. No, actually, it's not going to work that way. So let me go over here and Command Control V. Okay, I think this worked. So you can click that video and download it. And yeah, but it was like a gift and a curse with these Black Mirrors, these phones that they gave us, you know, because a lot of us spent time researching. And I don't know, by 2020, like I have people, you got to see the comments on X. Why don't I just fucking show you guys? Just because we have a little bit left. I have about 22 minutes left, and then I'm going to get off because I've spent too much time on here. But let's go here real quick. So this is International Space Station hoax. Now you got to see, there's no comments on this, right? I put up another video and I'm going to show you the comments and you're going to be like, that is insane. And you can't tell who's the bots. You can't tell who's the human beings. You can't tell none of it. It's just insane.
That gives away the International Space Station hoax is the women. Now, women on zero-G planes with long hair, their hair flows naturally in the air. Women on the International Space Station, because this is all fraud, no matter what she does, no matter how she bounces around, you would expect her hair to flow in the air. And it does not happen. That gives away the internet.
So that's not what happens. You know, your hair would be naturally wavy, like if you were in the pool and, you know, you dived in and you had long hair. Your hair would go with the flow of the water because your hair is an antenna. Oh, what the fuck is Skript talking about now? They didn't know we were going to use the Black Mirror to investigate and collect receipts. 50,000 videos later, 500,000 fucking pictures later, 15 phones later. Oh, this was funny. I had to put this one on. No more pasta, no more wine. All right, here, look.
About this woman, it doesn't seem right. I don't.
Why is she doing the rock? I wish that I could be like the cool kids. Be like the cool kids, right? Isn't that what you're doing? Yo, what up, Comzil? For your daughter's birthday? Well, happy birthday to your daughter, bro. Go, man. Catch the replay, bro. Hit me in the DMs, brother. Have a good night, Comzil. But like, you know, these people are literally in there. I saw Proletarios, right? He said, Tulsi Gabbard, the shape-shifting chameleon. She was not hired for her skills. She spent years embedded in radical left networks, Marxist adjacent circles. This is the truth, man. You know, like these people we knew, like I knew. And then I was like, why are they letting them fucking come in? Like, why are they letting these people get into the circle? That's when I was like an ultra Republican and I was like, everything's Republican. Shut the fuck up. Didn't you know you're not a Republican? Oh, you're a lefty Marxist, Democrat, liberal. Oh, you want to destroy our country. I already know that. Not most Democrats feel like that. They're just brainwashed and they think that Obama and Hillary are right. Or they think that Mamdani is right. Mamdani's a Trojan horse. Y'all are about to fucking find out in New York. I'm sorry, but it's coming. It is. I'm an ultra fucking Republican over here. I'm like, fuck the system. Fuck your right, your left shit. I'll never vote again. You fucking lied. All right, there we go. I had to get that off my chest. All right, here we go. She spent years embedded in radical left networks, Marxist adjacent circles, and anti-Western foreign policy positions before rebranding as a Trump loyalist and landing the Director of National Intelligence role in 2025. People see the veteran, the Hindu practitioner, and the anti-war voice and assume purity. Her record shows a deeper, persistent threads of alignment with actors and ideologies that undermine U.S. interests, from early democratic socialist orbit to repeated amplification of narratives favored by Russia, Syria under Assad, and elements sympathetic to multipolar anti-Western agendas. Oh, just like your homeboy, man. And what's that guy's name again? Mamdani. Hey, Mamdani. Did you even see Mamdani's wife calling people ninjas? Well, it was N-I, you know what. But did you see Mamdani, the shit that she's saying? She's literally calling black people the N-word, right? And if a Republican even comes out of their mouth and says anything like that, just joking around or this and that, forget it, the left goes crazy. But since it's a lefty fucking Marxist that runs New York City and they're so thoughtful and love him so much, his wife can say it all fucking day long. Wonderful. That bitch is a liberal cocksucking cunt. Sorry. I had to say that because I can't stand people like that. They always got to play the race card, man. But she does. And nobody calls it out on the left. But they've been getting very racist lately. I've been seeing a lot of fucking Democrats, white liberal Democrats out there looking really racist because you have brown people that are out there that said they voted for Trump. They're U.S. Marines. They're immigrants. Holy shit, they did the process. And they tell them, well, you should probably deport yourself because you're brown. Why don't you go hang out with your neighbor in Mexico? Maybe you should go back to Mexico because you voted for Trump. Holy shit. The fucking irony on these fucking people on the left. Holy fucking shit, man. Yo, and then they could get mad at anybody that says some shit on the right, like, hey, I just voted for Trump. Well, whatever. I voted because I didn't want fucking dumbass Hillary getting in or fucking Kamala fucking the unburdened of the unburdened getting in. But she's so much more intelligent. Yeah, all right. They're all fucking idiots. I don't even give a shit. But I'm just saying, though, it's like retarded. The whole thing is just like, it baffles me. And I sit here and I'm going, wait, how do left liberals get away with saying shit to a Marine who's Mexican and an immigrant of this country and fought for this country? How do you even say that? See, that's why there's no politics or religion brought up in certain scenarios. Get it? Yeah, there you go. There you go, man. All right, let's read the rest of this shit. All right, Gabbard's congressional career launched with backing from Nancy Caraway, a documented member of the Democratic Socialists of America, DSA, one of the largest Marxist organizations in the U.S. Don't you know that Marxists always infiltrate? Let me see. She spoke at the 2016 People's Summit in Chicago, organized by DSA and attended by Communist Party USA and Workers' World Party members, explicitly criticizing U.S. efforts against Bashar al-Assad in front of thousands of committed leftists. She served as a fellow at the Sanders Institute alongside DSA figures and Russia-sympathetic voices like Jeffrey Sachs. Her early domestic record included anti-homosexual advocacy tied to her family's involvement in groups opposing homosexual advocacy organizations, overlapping with her Science of Identity Foundation, SIF, upbringing, a secretive Hare Krishna offshoot criticized as cult-like, anti-LGBT, and politically active. People, this was not casual association. It was operational immersion in the hard left infrastructure that views U.S. power as the primary global problem. Gabbard's signature stance, aggressive opposition to U.S. intervention, repeatedly translated into positions that echoed or directly benefited regimes hostile to American interests. Do you think this is a problem? Do you think she is compromised? Do you think POTUS knows this? 2017 secret trip to Syria where she met Bashar al-Assad personally. Wow, I didn't even know that. She was over there. She later stated Assad is not the enemy of the United States and expressed skepticism about Assad's use of chemical weapons despite conclusions from U.S., UN, and OPCW investigations attributing attacks to his forces. And those fucking people lie too. They all fucking lie. All of them. It doesn't matter. They all fucking lie. It's the governments. These NGOs, the United Nations, the WHO. You want me to keep going? The FDA. It's all the same shit. Why isn't Fauci locked up? Why isn't Dr. Fauci fucking hanging from a noose? Why isn't Dr. Fauci being brought forth for fucking all the killings that he fucking basically set up through the Obama grant, $3 million gain of function? Huh? Can I get some fucking type of justice? Sorry. I just lost a lot of people, so it just gets to me a little bit. But back to this biatch. Associations with Jackson Hinkle, outspoken supporter of Russia, Iran, China, tied to American Communist Party circles, Alexandra Dugin's multipolarity ideology. Photos exist of Gabbard with Hinkle, including joint activities. She spoke at the 2023 Rage Against the War Machine rally alongside Hinkle, Dennis Kucinich, and other pro-Russia voices. Small but notable donations from controversial sources, including Elena Branson, accused Russian agent who donated to Gabbard's 2020 campaign, the only U.S. politician she supported. Gabbard claimed no knowledge of her. Tulsi Gabbard is a product of Hawaii's insular left ecosystem, a fringe spiritual group with political tentacles and a foreign policy worldview that prioritizes no more regime change wars. Oh, but we're in Iran. Oh, shit. To the point of platforming or excusing actors who have killed hundreds of thousands, Assad, or invaded neighbors, Putin. She is not a card-carrying Communist Party member. She is something more slippery, someone whose career trajectory shows repeated proximity to Marxist organizing, DSA infrastructure and propaganda adjacent positions that weaken Western alliances and legitimize multipolar challenges, Russia, China, Iran axis. You're forgetting the biggest one. You're forgetting the biggest one, Proletario one. Ariel, you forgot the biggest one. She was trained in psychological operations in the military, and she ran psychological military operations while she was in the military, and she was still in the military running psychological operations in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. You see where I'm going with it, right? You see how we get here? Do you see it? Do you see it? And I called her out, and everybody's like, "Yeah, Skript, stop saying shit about Tulsi Gabbard." How many people are out there right now fucking defending Tulsi Gabbard? They don't even want to go into this shit. Oh, Lord, look, it's Rogue from X-Men. Stop it, Skript. People must realize, and this is not a joke, the top of American political structure is controlled by Israel and the inside affiliates, also military. But it's the government, bro. It's not like you can't just hate a race. It's like hating black people. It's like hating Italians. It's like hating this. The Italians are the mafia. So now we hate all the mafia people because of what they did. Every Italian is like the mafia. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said that's a whole fucking psyop, bro. They got fucking Tucker Carlson out here running the psyop with Candace Owens. Two of the fucking people that we fucking dug into how long ago? Oh, Lord, man. Lord, we've been fucking onto this shit for a long time. But yeah, I mean, as far as like, Bibi has criminal fucking warrants. The International Criminal Court, they have warrants for that motherfucker. And I believe that he was in here and President Trump's here. President Trump was stern against it, but the chair serves the master. We saw him pull the chair out and push it in for Bibi. What did that show you? But everybody will say, no, that's not true. All right, well, I saw it. And everybody put the fucking, the drop up there. And then if you think about it, right? What did he do? He bypassed President Trump and went right to Congress and started speaking to Congress like they all work for him. I'm just saying, it's all the fucking governments, man. That's what I've always been on. I don't trust none of the governments, dog. You know what I mean? Nobody in government. None of them. Okay, look, fast food giants indicate move to AI kitchens. I just want to go over these real quick before I get off.
Starting this year, all the fast food giants have indicated a move towards fully automated kitchens. So everything within the kitchen will be fully automated. The industry itself in robotics is expected to be worth about $2 billion. And that's a move from 2026 over to 2030, where all kitchens will be fully automated. As you see here, they're cooking the patties, and they can even assemble the sandwiches. They all have this tech now, is running through testing, but starting this year, they're going to start to roll it out. They're calling them modular kitchens, and it'll have a software called Ready on Arrival.
Bro,
so you arrive in the drive-through, place your order to an AI.
Think about how many kids when they were 15, 16 got a job at McDonald's, because they're not destroying the human meat or whatever you want to call it, right? They're not destroying that. They're just putting robots in there so humans can't come out and be whistleblowers. Think. Yeah. Script your head, man. I tell you, I'm fucking zooming ahead, guys. Zooming ahead.
And then the AI will make it and deliver it to you in your car.
But that's it, man. It's going to be all fucking robots. They're all going to hang out with us on a Saturday.
Why is gas $5 a gallon? And like, why do I have to pay rent? And why is rent so high? And why do I have to drive my car and get the gas that I have to get to go to the job that I have to pay for rent? Why do I have to do all of that stuff? And why are you making it so fucking expensive to do it? I don't even want to get out and pump my gas. It feels like getting out and just knowing someone's gonna fucking stab you. Why would you get out?
Did you hear what she said? If she gets out, somebody's gonna fucking stab her, bro. Like this is what the news does. This is what all of the fucking psyops do to our younger ones, man.
This is beginning. This is the beginning of life. What am I supposed to do forever? I have to get a fucking horse.
They ain't training these kids for nothing. All the kids are entitled now, man. You know what I'm saying? She needs some tissues. Oh. But they're not like us, Remington. They didn't grow up like us. These kids, all they have is this. This trained them. Yo, I still can't believe that people are fucking using ChatGPT and Grok. I don't know if it was Grok, but ChatGPT they were using and they committed suicide. God forbid, man. That's so horrible. But that's fucking insane. Think about it. We didn't grow up like this. We were out there until the lights went off and our parents were like, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Okay, so this right here, right? I just want you to see this. This right here is French cities turning into an migrant version of a zombie apocalypse. Every European country is under siege. And then people keep telling me, you're just focusing on doom and gloom, Skript. You're just focusing on doom. Are you fucking people idiots? I'm a survivor. Anybody that's telling me that I'm focusing on fucking doom, I'm a survivor. If I have to fucking pack a bug out bag and make it a bug in bag and sit and make booby traps in my fucking house to make sure that you don't get in and I can snipe your fucking head off, I'll do that. I don't give a shit because that's what it'll come down to. But this shit is on a whole nother fucking level. Anybody I talk to that's out of the country, they're like, yo, it's fucking wild out here, bro. And people like us got to work. We're still fucking working. We're supposed to go into the new world, but that's what the AI robots are going to do. Are you sure about that? What about when they take over your fucking job and you have the new AI robots that are doing everything? They take your job from you, construction and pool work and whatever. We're just going to push the robots in the fucking pool and see if they can get out. That's what we're going to fucking do.
C'est la folie. C'est la folie. Regardez comment ils vont casser les voitures des policiers.
They're literally smashing the police cars. They don't give a fuck. This is what I was talking about. All you need is 1,000 soldiers in each city, and that country is toppled. 1,000 soldiers in each city or each major city, and that country is toppled. They don't need economic hitmen no more, guys. They figured out an easier way to do it and a much more quicker way and efficient.
Mesure de l'Aïd, wesh. Non, c'est pas bon. Nos voitures à Lima, nos voitures. Nos voitures à Lima. Ta voiture, elle est où? La police n'est pas.
They're not assimilating. They're all in masks. Maybe they were coming for their free speech. Was it their free speech? I don't know, maybe. Here's another one. Massive energy weapons being deployed for drone security.
This is Leonidas, the world's first and only real-life operational force field. And we're about to put it to the test to see if it can take out a swarm of drones with a single burst of energy.
Leonidas is a high-power microwave system, or HPM. It emits bursts.
Funny, it's named Leonidas 300. I'm going to watch that movie tonight. I'm watching Leonidas. Did you guys ever watch 300, the beginning one? It's like the prequel to 300. Fucking dope.
Electromagnetic energy that interfere with the internal electronics of nearby drones. Unlike kinetic systems, there's no need to track and destroy each target individually. The energy spreads across an area, meaning multiple drones can be neutralized at the same time. As drone swarms become more common, systems like this could be the difference between stopping the threat or being overrun.
So any second now, they're about to launch 50 of these drones right.
It looks like AI to you. Diana, I don't know how much fucking research you do, but you might need to do a little bit more research. Reach out to some people in other countries and just ask them if people are assimilating properly to their Western agendas and their Western ideologies. Just ask. That's all I'm telling you. I don't know how much you're researching it, but if you get a chance, I'm sure we got a bunch of people in here that are from across the pond. I know Patrick is. There's a few others. Just ask them how crazy it is overseas. Just across the pond, like the UK, Europe, France, where else? England, Germany, Italy. I could give you a YouTube channel to watch. This dude is not doing AI. He's a straight up YouTuber. The dude's got neck tattoos. He's out there going to the hoods. And they're like, don't videotape me, because they're all fucking criminals. And they're like, don't videotape. He's like, this is my fucking country. I'll videotape wherever the fuck I want. Do something, bitch. And they come. Knives. They throw bottles. They try to fucking cut them. So I don't know how much you're researching, but yes, that is what's happening all around the fucking world right now. This is what I was talking about, that people don't fucking do the research no more. And not saying that you don't, but when I say something, people just look at me and they're like, really? And then I'm like, here's the YouTube fucking link. Now you go watch it and you tell me what they're saying. Yeah, because they're figuring out how to attack the French police. Remember, that's the police. They got fucking balls enough to attack the police. And if you think that is crazy, go here. I got a better fucking idea for you, since we're going to get on this real quick. Go to YouTube, type this in. Scammers at the Eiffel Tower in France. Scammers at the Eiffel Tower in France. Type this one in. Man exposes scammers at the Eiffel Tower in France and gets attacked. Police do nothing. Then go to Italy. Hold on. I'll show you the way it rolls. Then go to Italy and type in, Italy is changing from what it used to be. Italy's elected leaders are letting it change. Nobody is assimilating. These are literal things that you can put in and the videos come. And they're real videos because the guy's live streaming on Kick, like I'm live streaming now. He's literally there showing you how these people, okay, that came in for seeking asylum turn against the people that are there. Now, I don't care if they're from Nigeria, if they're from fucking Somalia, they're from Mexico. I don't care about none of that shit. What I do care about is it's getting more violent and they're doing more crazy shit out there that, like, people are going to be pressed to that precipice position where they're going to have to defend their family and defend their homes. That's fucked up. Before 2020, we lived in a pretty peaceful world. It was bad. Yes, there were fucking gangs and drugs and all this, you know. Remember, everybody's like, well, President Trump is taking out the gangs and all that. No, they're getting oil. Pay attention. London has gone Birmingham has gone. Yorkshire, Middle England has gone. It is just little pockets. It's real. Our government has been working on this for decades. They have to take out the ones that will be a problem. Remember, shout out to all my older people watching right now. You still got some of us alpha males that are out here. I mean, I'm not a big guy that works out in the gym every day, but I'm fucking fit. And I don't have a problem getting down, especially protecting my family and fucking older people that need protection and the innocent. None of us have a problem doing that. Some of us don't. We've tried to get away from violence for like our whole lives, and it always finds us. And that's just how it is, And that's why I had to get off of here, because this is not reality to me anymore. That's why I come Fridays. I'll come do a little Freestyle Friday. We'll go over some stuff. Now, if good things start happening, you'll see me start coming back live. If people start getting held accountable and we see fucking people getting put on blast and they're, somebody gets executed for fucking treason, they go down like Prince Adam went, Prince Andrew went down for the Epstein files. No, he didn't. They didn't say nothing about the Epstein file. They said that he had classified information that he let out and he wasn't supposed to. So he lost his title. Humiliation ritual. No, you are, babe. But that's how I feel. Like, we're going to literally get to that point where the alphas are going to have to fucking stand in for the ones that don't know how to stand up. It's going to come down to it. I'm telling you. I don't see it unless Christ comes back, and no man know the hour, the time, the day. No, none of us do. But unless Jesus was to come back now, all right, and the taking away, not a rapture, the taking away, which means it could be Christ coming back for his bride, which is the church, right? And also it could be Christ coming back to destroy Satan and throw him into the lake of fire with the rest of these freaking Nephilim fallen angels. Because they're all spirits. Under my shirt? No. Look. This is the shirt. Hold on. You guys can order this. If you want to support me, you can order this. You want to support what Script Keeper does? That's what it says. It says Christian Soldier, and it says Script Keeper at the bottom. It's my logo, my design. Nobody owns this but me. So if you want to support, I appreciate it. If you don't, no big deal. I still have people that hit me up for the music. But yeah, the album will be done, I think by April 15th, I'll have everything together. And the CDs will be going out to the first 10 people that hit me up. And then I have 500 I'm putting together for the album. But the album's going to have 17 tracks on it and a couple of bonuses. But I'm not going to tell you no more. Just know April 15th, they will be going out. All right. Yeah, the shirt is dope, right? But it's on, hold on, let me show y'all. Hold on a second. And we're going to come back to this thing because this is the wave right here with the whole entire thing with this guy, where he's going with this. That's going to be the wave, EMP blast. Let me see. England, 1.5 times the size of Panhandle with 70 million people. England and the English are being suppressed. We cannot even put English as ethnicity on forms. We have to say British. I got that shirt, so good. Let's go. Yeah, no, I'm excited too. I can't wait to get it out. And the taxes, yo, they want us all to do taxes now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kathleen, move quick. Hold on, let me grab it. I'm gonna bring it up for you guys. Hold on. Wait. So Script Keeper, here it is. Okay, I got it for you. What do you mean, scripting? Hold on. This should be the link directly to it. There we go. All right, look at that. But yeah, I am working like 65 hours. Okay, that should be it. If you click that should bring you right to the t-shirt. Yep, boom. Look at that. So there are a couple of other things in there. I'll just show you. And these are all my designs. Like, come up. Now the hat, son of a bitch, go back. The hat, I don't know what happened, so I have to take this off because they didn't put the logo on the hat. I guess it was too small for them, but the hood is dope. Yeah, check this hoodie out. I got to get one of these for my birthday, Christmas, in that time. Wait, how do I get into it? Why is it freezing? That's why I hate going on Linktree. It always does this. Go. There we go. Okay. Here's the hood. Where's the hood at? Down here. So I tried to do this as best as possible. So this is the front. That's the pocket. You know when you put your hands in the pocket on the hood? That's the front. This is the back. So the back has it full. But the front, I had to like mess with it and put the designs. I was going to put the Christian over here and soldier over here. And I was like, nah, that's too busy. So I just did it plain and simple. Back and front. And then I think this is the PSYOP shirt. PSYOP slaying. That's an older one. You don't have to get that one. I just like this one, the Christian soldier one. That's like my favorite. And this is a light hoodie. You can get different colors too. You don't have to go with that color neither. I think this one changes colors. Where's the colors at? Oh, what the fuck? I did all the colors. You see how they fuck with me, man? It's like when I do something, they always mess with me. So it's just basic, guys. That's it. Oh, well, fuck it. If you want to support, I appreciate it. Oh, hold on. Let me get to this. It's in my reading list. Let's go. All right, wait. We got to go back over here because we have to get back to this. This is crazy. Now, not that it should scare you, but why do they have EMP fucking systems that they can blast up there? Unless drones. Remember all the UAPs that were coming out here? And they were all like, oh, don't worry about it. The drones were in New Jersey. And then they had them overseas. And then they were in fucking New York. And then they were down here in Florida. And then they were over in North Carolina. And it was a big thing with this. Hold on. I'm going to fast forward.
This is Leonidas.
The energy spreads across an area, meaning multiple drones can be neutralized at the same time. As drone swarms become more common, systems like this could be the difference between stopping the threat or being overrun.
So any second now, they're about to launch 50 of these drones right here. And if all goes according to plan, Leonidas should take them out with a single burst of electromagnetic energy.
Good copy, Olympus 49 birds at Sparta. Leonidas, please confirm AVT lock. Leo has AVT. Leonidas, you are clear to engage. Weapons hot. Copy, clear to engage. Weapons hot. Leonidas firing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See?
Count.
So now think about it, right?
I mean, you got to admit, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, but the only reason why they're doing that is because they're going to be sending fucking drones our way soon. But yeah, so I had to change it up because the original one was on DistroKid, so which is distro merch, and that's of every single that I've ever put out. So I had to change it up because that's Teespring over there. So Teespring, I don't have to do anything. I just put my designs in, they make it, and that's it. It just saves me a lot of time that I don't have to do.
So many people did not believe me when I said we might go into a lockdown due to the situation in Iran, but now I've got proof. Check this out.
Okay. De facto lockdowns are here for many drivers, and new lockdowns are coming soon. The U.S. just cut production due to oversupply in the system. They're driving up prices on purpose. It's treason on the TV. So listen, and that's where I was saying all that shit. We have a strategic reserve oil. What is it called? The SRO, I think it is, the strategic reserve oil system. So they don't need to do that. They all do this. The Democrats, the Republicans, they all do the same shit, guys. We don't need oil from Iran or Venezuela. We have our own here.
Is bringing state and territory leaders together again to finally find an answer to the fuel crisis. Some drastic measures similar to the days of COVID could be on the table as the government braces for a worst-case scenario.
Questions fly about fuel supply. The anxiety.
Yo, Australia, y'all need to rise the fuck up and drag these motherfuckers and throw them in dumpsters. Drag every last one of these prime ministers, election officials, and throw them in fucking dumpsters like they did in Poland and Germany.
Anxiety levels are as high as I've seen, maybe with some even higher than COVID.
The further measures they will consider based on the International Energy Agency's plan, encouraging 3 days work from home, 10 kilometres per hour lower speed limits, encouraging public transport and carpooling, and odd and evens number plate days in cities.
We are on the 1 yard line of this whole situation. This is like February of 2020, right before we went into lockdowns in March when the whole COVID disaster happened. You need to be prepared. I would start stocking up on things before things start running out or going up in price to the point where they are unaffordable. Get ready.
Now, so somebody, I want to show you
so many
this.
people did not believe me.
I want to show you
when
this.
I said we might go into a lockdown due to the situation.
Shut up, dude. We already listened. Okay, let me get off of this. Hold on. I'm going to show you something, and then I'm going to get off. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, drill, baby, drill. That's another thing. You know, like, how many times are we going to fucking sit here and defend shit, and we can't even... Like, I just can't. I can't keep doing it, man. I need to defend my family more than anything before anybody else. You know what I'm saying? My loved ones, the people I love. Before I start defending fucking government. We sound retarded, man. We're out here defending fucking government. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. At this point, I'm just like, I just give up. It's going to be biblical. No, the United States. So I went and looked this up. I debunked it. I tried to debunk it and fact check it 1,000,000 times. Stocked up, good neighbors. We good, ready to friggin' Mad Max this joint out here. Yeah, good day, sailors in Australia. So, all right. No, the United States of America has not been dissolved, and the widely circulated theory suggesting it was converted into a private corporation in 1871 and subsequently dissolved are incorrect and lack legal basis. The U.S. Constitution remains in force, and the government operates as a federal republic, not a corporate entity. Oh my God. When? When did that change? When did that change? But it's a democracy. It's a democracy. It's a democracy. Okay, now I put this up here, and it might have pissed a few people off. I said, I'm shocked that President Trump has not sued Riley or cease and desist. So he's literally, you can go on the page.
That, I can remember my dad, before we went to the farm, this was when we lived in.
All right, so there's no bullshit. They're putting up the receipts and all that shit. And, you know, it's their story against, you know, this one or that one. And they go, oh, why even pay it attention? Because he sues anybody that says anything like that. That's my point. That's the point that I was making. And why wouldn't there be a cease and desist? Why wouldn't there be a defamation case unless something is true? It's the only reason why I know. So I'm hoping to push him to do a cease and desist. But anyways, if that happens, then I can be like, oh, shit. Well, you know, see, I'm going to go meet with me for later on, little liberals. I'll give you a couple of things so you can read this over. You sued him for defamation. But anyways, you know, that's neither here nor there. All right, I have another one. This is another one. This is pretty funny.
My husband doing shots every time he says, like, no one's been seen before or done before.
It was quite the manned rocket has ever flown and will
right out of the gate.
Go around it and come back home from a distance that has never been done before. Victories on the battlefield. Victories like few people have ever seen before.
Drink.
Tonight, Iran's Navy overwhelming victories on the battlefield. Victories like few people have ever seen before.
Oh, you prick!
Tonight, Iran's Navy has been for 5 years under my presidency is winning, and now winning bigger than ever before.
Oh my God.
Before just friendship partners, we're getting along incredibly well in the production and atrocities of October 7th in Israel. Something that most people never seen anything like it. Nobody's ever seen anything like it.
You gotta take double shots.
Bombers perform magnificently. We took a nuclear bomb, a nuclear weapon like nobody's ever seen.
He's got to be hammered at this point.
You got to drink.
For years, everyone has said that Iran cannot have hurting their Air Force and their missile program at levels never seen before.
Oh my God, yo, he's got to be fucking drunk. I hope he was drinking water. She probably made him drink it for real. All right, hold on. We got another one. All right, so where is it? Okay, so this was a good one here. How come there's no arrests? And you know, I'm not a Pete Santilli fan or nothing that, but this is true. We've all exposed this, right? So Alex Jones is activated to go off the rails on Trump because he is compromised. Here's one powerful way he is controlled through blackmail. Rob Dew is reportedly really good at that. Sources reportedly have blackmail material on Alex Jones. It has been said by people like Rob Jacobson that Alex likes and sexually harasses young skinny men. Don't even think about it, Alex. Why does Alex insist on having Nick Fuentes on his show? Where's Ali Alexander these days? Why did Rob Jacobson allege sexual harassment charges against Jones and the matter was settled? Are Alex Jones's ex-wives fully aware of his alleged bisexual fetishes? Legal note, if Alex Jones wants to sue me for making these blackmail concerns public, which he won't because he knows I've recorded everything for years, I welcome it. He is not the only truth teller with really good inside sources. Dun, 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 dun. We should all play on a rally day. I'm down to do that. And everybody takes shots. Like nobody's ever seen before. Hey, little camper. I was listening to Alex Jones before you were even sperm. I challenge you to ask him if anything he broadcast on Y2K was true, kind of like he's scaring everyone about President Trump, nuclear war, the Jews, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, they get paid to do this shit, guys. They all get paid, all these people, and they own all oppositions. Anyways, this was pretty good. Here is footage that shows full scale of the hundreds of thousands of Christians in Ethiopia gathered to honor Christ during the road to Easter. Christ is king, man. There's nothing y'all can do about it, you Satanist pieces of crap. Pretty amazing to see that, right? That's Ethiopia, guys. You know that they are the other tribe of the 13 tribes of Israel too, right? A lot of people don't know that. Where's the other one? Okay, so this is the one, right? So this guy has a big following. The comment section is insane.
All right, Mr. Trump, my people, the good old boys, we jumped off our tractors. We put our hammers down to go and rally people up to go vote for you, to get a shit ton of people together with our big lifted trucks and our flags to support you. Right now, we have a problem with pedophiles within the fucking government. My neighbor could call and say I hit my dog too hard, and I'd get arrested and investigated. But you gonna hand us some shit on a silver platter that literally incriminates some of the highest people in this fucking country, and you ain't gonna arrest them right here in front of us, right here in front of our faces? Fuck that. I'm talking directly to you.
Now, you know this guy never spoke about Q, Anons, or nothing. This is the mentality of everybody. This is what I've been trying to explain to everybody for the whole show.
And everybody in your little cabinet. There are millions of capable people who voted for you, brother, who are sick and tired and ready to do something about this shit. I don't want to say that you're a pedophile, but you are 100% complicit with protecting pedophiles. Y'all got all the power in the fucking world.
Now you see why Bondi was fired?
And you won't even put people in cuffs. People go to work, pay their fucking bills, pay the taxes. Y'all can't even protect the most innocent of the angels. These babies, man. There is absolutely no reason pedophiles should be running our fucking country.
Now, they'll say there's no evidence that proves that pedophiles are running this country. Huh? Now, if you go here, right? Here we go. Mere friend. More people need to learn true history and figure out where they actually live rather than the storybook version they are taught in school. Perhaps they would make better use of their time rather than yelling at the Oval Office from their truck. That's bullshit. They were promised something and they didn't deliver. All right. They've lost the people. The only ones left are the Q-tards and the warmongers. Oh, yeah. And, well, he is right. Ain't he? Arrest them. Here's a list of the laws that Democrats passed that defend pedos, literally making themselves the pedo protectors and lock. See, somebody's still on the right and the left. This is why I'm trying to tell everybody. There is no right or left, guys. There is none. They're all complicit. That's it. That's where I'm at. Seattle Red, 7:70 a.m. It doesn't matter. Both sides are in on it. Right? That was my point. It's not Trump is a pedo protected. They all protect it. That was not clear. Just saying. Yeah, I quickly realized that I was going for a neutral fact angle and it came across wrong. All I can do is own it and eat the comments and learn a lesson. Does he have an X account? Not sure I put his IG there, but the comments are wild here and there. Prosecutions are coming. To be waited. Did long now you're going to be stupid. Don't be stupid. He's saving babies and women. Silver the world. Did is global. You think he protecting anyone? Stop the shit and get ready. He not protecting anyone. Stop your accusation. You sound dumb. Tina Moore. Tina Moore, what you doing on your page, Tina Moore? Let's go look at Tina Moore page. Hold on. I want to look at Tina Moore page. Hold on. Tina Moore. Tina Moore got a dog. She got 1,700 followers. If a woman act a little girl, I don't know. How did he know? Oh, you are being ridiculous. The 2020 election wasn't rigged. It wasn't rigged, guys. The 2020 election wasn't rigged. Here come the Democrats. Now do you see? Did I prove my fucking point? You think this is bad? Oh, you think this is bad? Should I take you guys over to, this is nothing. Listen, I gave him the benefit of the doubt far too long. Trump is 1,000% implicated in protecting pedophiles, and logic points to him being one as well. I'll tell you something about this shit. It's stupid. You've been gaslighted by the mainstream media. I don't give a damn who you voted for. Time to wake up. There's nothing in the Epstein files. Nothing. They've been wiped. You know when they might have been wiped? The 4 years the Democrats had them. 4 years. They seen all the Democrats were in there. They wiped it. Every page has been released. I tell you one more time. Every page has been released. So unless you have some names, unless you're names, then names get a life. Okay, let's go to this page. Let's see. Just watching Meryl Streep talking on a late night. What kind of political bullshit? Maybe just plain ass stupid. These are the Republicans. All they report on is the Republicans. These are the ones I was talking about. These are the bot counts. These are bot accounts. Let's see how long they've been here. So they've been here since, it just said 2023. They changed their name, right? Since September 2024. So they changed how long they've been on. So it's 2023. Now let's go back. Let's just get into all the accounts and then I'm going to get off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, at this problem, it won't go away unless the shit comes out on the TV. And they're not going to talk about it because the people are complicit and did everything in their power to hide Lindsey Graham and all these other fuckers. But yet Lindsey Graham is getting put on a pedestal and that's why he got fucked up at Disney. He's correct. We work every day to survive while these pedophiles make millions upon millions being in our government. Not a damn thing is getting done or will get done. The script is changed to give the illusion that something different will get done. Just faces changed, not the narrative. Pam Bondi wasn't fired, just placed to work privately for who? We the people must stand together. I do not consent to being ruled by satanic Luciferian or whatever they go by these days. Cannibalistic pedophiles who are the scum of the earth. This evil must not be tolerated. This is the hill I'll die on. We will not shut up because this is for the children. This is it. What more do you want? And everybody that is watching right now, that is Q and done your digging, and you can say, oh, well, this is this and this is that. I'm trying to tell you, so you can see it for yourself, that unless this comes out publicly and there are arrests and hangings, they played us. What do you want me to tell you? You're going to be telling me when J.D. Vance is in there and they're running their fucking Palantir campaign on us? This is great. This is a good thing. Digital ID, all that shit. We're just going to go with it. Take away our freedoms. I'm just wondering because I'm not doing it. So anyways, I'll just go here. You just go a little bit, right? Fucking A. Look, yep, 6 shots, 100, real talk. Trump is the pedo ringleader. You can go there. It's on my page, guys. Or you got to see all the shit that's in here. Go to all the accounts. You see this? No picture? That's a bot. Okay, then you have to go to the page. And you got to go look at the page. What does that look like to you? First thing that somebody's going to say, oh, shit, I can't even do it because it's Instagram. First thing that somebody's going to say is, oh, well, they're posting this. Who's going after Trump? Probably liberals. Or people that change their minds, go down their pages, you know? And some people may not want to do it. They may not want to do that research and go all the way down their page to when they were supporting Trump. I did it. I took 2 weeks off, well, a lot longer, and went down and looked at shit. It's crazy. And now we got people dying. There's a lot more people dying. And then they're talking about these other lockdowns. I don't have time to fucking think about that and worry about that. When it's time to fucking fight, I'm ready to go. Just know you got a good one right here. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Patrick, I hope they are not going to put boots on the ground today or over this weekend. I am sick of people dying. Kate Perez, what's up, brother? Yeah, man, it's a fucked up situation because I never wanted to see us go to war, man. And then like all the Nasara people were like, oh, yeah, no wars, no military movements worldwide. It's a fake war. It's already been. And then I'm talking to people that are in the military. These are people that are on X listening to Phil Godlewski, Rambo and Friends, and all these other people that are still running the Q narratives and all that shit and running whatever they're running and saying and regurgitating shit, right? Not Rambo that follows me that's in here. But I'm just saying, like, you know, those guys are doing what they're doing. They're going to keep running the same shit, right? But literally, I'm talking to military people that are fucking telling me people are getting deployed to fucking Iran. Skript. These people call me Josh. They don't even call me Skript. Well, some of them do. But I'm just saying, they're like, yo, they're getting deployed, bro. They're going to fucking Iran. Wait, what? Even me, I was like, oh, it's CGI, bro. This is all AI. They don't need to deploy fucking people over there. They can fucking win a war just from sitting right here like this. They can win the war and make us think that, and all they got to do is a strategic position. A B-2 stealth bomber flies over, bombs the shit. It's done. They're over with. I'm fucking tired, man. Get back to God, man. That's it. Yeah. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good Easter, man. And, you know, that's the best I can tell you, man. Anybody that's not really talking about Christ or Jesus or getting back to God, but then they show Trump talking about it, but they don't talk about it. That's all you need to know right there. That's all you need to know, folks. That's all you need to know. And the people that you listen to, if they can't talk about Christ and but they're talking about Easter and President Trump speaking about Christ and saying what a wonderful sacrifice that was made for humanity and how he rose on the third day, okay? Because they still have to tell you. You know what I'm saying? They still have to tell you guys. They still have to tell you. Everybody does. But these guys don't. That's why I always tell you, anybody that's Christian, they'll tell you that Jesus Christ rose from the dead. They're not going to tell you that you're Christ consciousness. They're going to tell you that Jesus Christ is real and he rose from the dead because on the third day it was recorded by Alexander the Great. It was recorded by Pontius Pilate and all the Caesars in Rome. It was recorded that Jesus was crucified and then he resurrected on the third day. It's recorded in history. Take that to the bank. Happy Easter, guys. Y'all have a blessed night. Babe, I'm calling you now.
They put Charlie in the crossfire. Truth on his tongue, they call him a liar. Preaching with flame while the wolves conspire. They target the faithful, but faith reach higher. Media twisting the sermon he spoke. Headlines choke on the words he wrote. Silence the flock, but the shepherd won't break. Every prayer is like thunder that shakes the stakes. Christian soldiers stand, they can't erase our song. Even when the world say we don't belong. Try to burn the light, but the flame stays strong. Cross still rise, and the war goes the shadows, gavel like chains. Mock what we love, but they profit from pain. Preachers get banned while the wicked get praised. They censor the cross, but the word can't be caged. Charlie stood tall, they aimed at his name. Buried the message in circuits and wires, but the signal still spread like underground fires. Every soldier of the cross in the battle zone, stand united. We never fight alone. Christian soldiers stand, they can't erase our song. Even when the world say we don't belong. Try to burn the light, but the flame stays strong. Cross still rise, and the war goes on. And the war goes on. Oh, from the catacombs to the courts today, faith ain't bowed though the empire sway. They target the lambs, but the lion will roar. Every weapon they raise gonna fall to the floor. So remember the name Charlie Kirk, don't fade. He a symbol of the price that the faithful pay. From the ashes we rise, keep the banner unfurled. Christians in the fire still light up the world. Though the faithful they slay, our hope won't die. Won't die. Through the cross we conquer, His kingdom will rise. Christian soldiers stand, they can't erase our song. Even when the world say we don't belong. Try to burn the light, but the flame stays strong. Cross still rise, and the war goes
Devil
on.
stalking in the valley, trying to choke our breath. Spreads fear in the shadows, paints life with death. Soldiers of the cross don't break, don't bend. We're armored in the spirit and we're fighting to the end. They mock, they curse, try to chain the word, but the gospel's a cannon, every shot still heard. Every wound we take just fuels the stand. Face sharpened like steel in a warrior's hand. Listen, now the lines are drawn, the truth won't fade. Cause darkness trembles where the saints parade. Kirk lit a match and the fire won't dim. A martyr of the cause, but the victory's within.
Christian soldiers stand